Hello there. Hello there indeed.
Hello there.
That? Hello there. Can you do a Kenobi impression, Craigster? Can you do a hello there? Do a hello there in a Craigster style.
Hey up.
Hey up. Hey up. Get that saber out of my face. What about you, Foolin? Can you do a hello there?
I don't know. I'll give it a go. Hello there. No?
That's a no. How you doing, Bazza? How you doing, Craigster? You both well?
I'm good. I'm really good. Yeah, really enjoyed this nice Sunday evening.
Yeah, it's all right, isn't it? It's all right, isn't it? Yeah, it's a weird. It always feels a bit strange when I'm doing a Sunday stream, especially after watching some the awesome stream earlier on today as well, with the lovely that starred Nicole as well. She was in it. Nicole, you looked amazing. You did. The flat looked amazing as well. So yeah, brilliant. And that was a really cool stream, folks. That, of course, was Good Morning Brick World, which is lovely to see everyone on that. It was a really cool stream. Loving that. What about you, Bazza? What have you been up to today on your day off? To Bazza.
Is he gone?
I think he's gone. He's gone.
He's gone.
That didn't take long, did it? It didn't take too long. How about you then, Craigster? What about you? How have you been on your?
I have had a very tiring long day. I was up at the lug headquarters at about 9 o'clock, and then realised they hadn't built half the stuff they needed to build before 2 weeks, a week on Friday. So then scrambled around building the fastest I've ever built, most intense, without drinking, doing anything for about. I think I left at 1. So I'm leggered.
I thought you was quite busy today because I normally hear bits and pieces from you. I was watching your video actually today. I watched the first sort of 10 minutes of it. I've just got past Explorer, Galaxy Explorer. I have taking it all in. I love that Explorer. I really do. I think. Am I right in saying you can pre-order that now as well?
Only in America. I don't think we've got the option yet.
God, that's a nightmare, isn't it? Because if you pre-order it, folks, you get yourself one of these lovely hideouts in the forest.
No, it's finished that now.
Oh, is it?
Yeah,
that was proper limited, was it?
That finished on the 22nd, but they're definitely going to bring it back because they had loads of stock. Yeah,
I reckon
they'll bring it back for the castle. Yeah,
they'll bring it back for the castle, won't they? They'll be basically, if you buy in the castle, you'll get that as well. I reckon that'll be the thing.
Easy.
Yeah. Good stuff, mate. We look like you're making good progress on it. Are you enjoying this build so far?
This one, yes. The one I was doing earlier, no.
I like this build. I think it's a really different build, folks. Now, I've built a little bit more than you can actually see here. And I'm going to show you that in a video in just a tick. I will. But first of all, I'm going to say hello to everyone who's out there, who's beamed in to watch this very special stream. First of all, we've got Mayo Hosco out there. So did somebody say Mayo? They did. He's here. He goes, hello there. How you doing? We are ready for you guys to show their castles in the forest. We are. I'm going to show you another castle in the forest in a minute. Literally a castle in a forest or a castle in a forest. Minifig who's out there as well. Gaz, good to see you, my friend. Foolin With Bricks. He's saying, watch everyone. He might be, I know he's got internet troubles at the moment, folks. He couldn't find a cable. Now that cable must be about 10 meters long. So God knows where he's put it. It's in that third drawer down somewhere in his house. You never know what's in that third drawer. It's just stuff normally, folks. Got Burko Bricks at this, and hello, Greg, and all my fellow YouTubers. Good to see you, dude. Nice to have you here amongst us today. Hope you've had a top weekend. Gaz wishing me a very good afternoon. Thank you, Gaz. Always appreciate it. Nice picture of you yesterday, Mitty, showing off your whistle and flute.
Yeah, suited and booted, wasn't he?
He was, wasn't he? Yeah, I bought a suit yesterday. Do you know what? I literally, I'm not joking, folks. I've never done it before. I haven't done it in years. I spent 5 hours at Blue Water trying to find a suit. I went to Blue Water, and I thought I'd just be there a couple of hours tops. I even knew exactly what I wanted, except for Next didn't have what I wanted. Then Marks and Spencer's didn't have what I wanted. John Lewis didn't have what I wanted, and House of Fraser was a complete waste of time. So I ended up just going around until I found something that I thought would do. And you know what? The funny thing was, because it's the combo of the trousers. Like you find a jacket, you think, oh, I love this jacket. It's phenomenal. And you're like, well, where's all the trousers for it? And we're like, oh, we haven't got any trousers left in stock. And I'm like, why are you selling this as a suit then? oh, because we've got the waistcoat. And it's like, oh, that's no good. So anyway, to cut a long story short, folks, on the second time of going into Marks and Sparks, they had some more stock delivered, and boom, I got myself my my awesome suit. So I'm looking forward to wearing that. Just ordered the shirt for it today, got the shoes and that already. So yeah, looking forward to going to this wedding in a couple of weeks for my niece. And if you've been in to watch this back, Emily, good luck. And my fingers crossed for the weather as well. Anyway, who else we got out there, Craig? We got Westy. Who else we got there? We got Mikey J Productions. Is it true that shields have stickers? It is on this. I don't know why. It's completely illogical, to be honest.
Because they were going to run a print run for this. That's why.
Oh, okay. We got the stickers here. Funny enough, I found the stickers. It's something I've come across as well in this set that I didn't know. There's a section in it where you have like a green reed, which is basically Spider-Man's web, but in green. And well, I can't find it for love nor money in the set. So and then I opened up because I pre-looked at some of these pieces, folks, just to make it kind of move things along a bit, pre kind of sorted stuff. And we get a white one, so maybe it's a white one that we get. Who knows? But anyway, hopefully you can tell me in the chat if I'm missing it. But anyway, I'll show you the video on that in just a mo. We've got some more people that have popped in. Like I said, Michael J Production, good to see you, dude. Be good to have you back on London Calling one day soon. Zissou is out there as well. Good to see you, Zissou. Hope you've been enjoying your weekend. Got Chris Chalice as well, saying afternoon. Good to see you, Chris. Hope you've had a top weekend. You've had some good weather this year for you, the Cubs and the Scouts and stuff like that. It goes, the wedding went well and the weather behaved. Yeah, it was a bit on and off yesterday, the weather. It was literally either pouring down with rain or it was bright, baking hot sun. It was very strange weather indeed. How's the weather been up in North, Craig?
Pretty much the same. Just classic British summer, isn't it?
Yeah, it's all right. It seems to be cooling down there, though. It's like literally for the rest of the week, and I'm not complaining because it's sunny. It's just literally about 18 degrees all week, which is actually, I'm kind of all right with that, to be honest. It's nothing out of this world, but it's all right nonetheless. So we've got the build cams. Craig's got his build cam. Look at him, he's going to and fro. In fact, he's kind of ahead of me in some ways, and he's kind of not ahead of me in some ways as well. So I'll tell you what, folks, that's probably a nice way to put it. I want to show you where I've got to, and I love doing a video on this. And the fact is, my house, or as we say in England, every Englishman's home is a castle, isn't it, Craig?
It sure is.
And my home, strangely enough, backs onto a forest. So I thought, do you know what I'm going to do? All right, I'm going to take my castle down to the forest, and I'll shoot a little bit of footage, and then I'll show you lot where I've got to, because otherwise this would be a kind of like a 3-part live stream, and I just want to do it in 2 if I can, in all honesty, and I should do it hopefully. So anyway, without further ado, I'll just say hello to Tanjum as well. Tanjum, great to see you, dude. Hope you're enjoying your day off. I think I'll show you the video now. And like I always say at the beginning of all my streams, folks, if you want to support the channel, you can do so in 2 ways. You can either give us a super chat, and I'll stick your name up on London Wall and give you a shout out on Instagram. Or if you want to, and it's growing really nicely, actually, you can join the LBB family and become a member, either a Londoner or a Greater Londoner. We've got a very buzzing little Discord on the go, folks. And do you know what? I do quite a few private streams with the whole lot of them as well from time to time. So on that, without further ado, and I'm going to close my door in a second because you might even be able to hear a helicopter coming over. I think it's time to show you where I've got to. And I just want to say hello as well to Macro Bricks. He was on London Calling on Friday, folks. Do you know what? It genuinely was one of the... I have been wanting Macro on for ages. This is a funny thing. I've never really interacted too much with Macro, right, Craig, but I've watched him, and I'm like, I like him because he's very different to everyone else. I like him a lot. Very honest guy, says it how it is, but he's a nice gentleman at the same time. Like him a lot, Macro. Looking forward to seeing you again on London Calling as well, my friend. Of course, Nicole's always on there as well, which is always awesome. It really is. She's lovely, and she's super, super knowledgeable. So anyway, on that note, folks, without further ado, let's show you where I've got to at the moment. Enjoy the music. Just sit back, relax. It's about 3 minutes long. Enjoy the views and enjoy the castle in a forest.
into your blue, into your blue. Yeah, I keep sinking into your blue, into your blue. Stars, I keep seeing stars inside your eyes. In my mind, I'm holding on to all the sparks flying through the dark while we collide. Tell me that I'm all you ever wanted. Take me to a crowded place and I know all I see is the way that you breathe. Hit me like a hurricane and I know all I need is your love next to me. Oh, I keep sinking into your blue, into your blue. Yeah, I keep sinking into your blue, into your blue, right into you. Underwater, I'm under, but I'm high. I can't let go of the way you love me better. Thought I could never touch the sky, but you got me holding heaven. Take me to a crowded place and I know all I see is the way that you breathe. Hit me like a hurricane and I know all I need is your love next to me. Oh, I keep sinking into your blue, into your blue. Yeah, I keep sinking into your blue, into your blue, right into you. Oh, I keep sinking into your blue, into your blue. Yeah, I keep sinking into your blue, into your blue, right into you.
And there you have it. And why not? So you're thinking, blimey, Greg. Yeah, so as it happens, folks, as you can see in the background, we've got that section built, which if I move to one side, you'll see what I built on the video. And there it is. And very nice it is well. It's like a folly having it here like this. And I tell you what, I'm glad I built it because it took me an hour to build. In all honesty, it really did.
Yeah.
So I was like, blimey, there's a lot of parts for this. It's great. I love it.
Panicking now.
Well, I reckon you probably get this, but I mean, bearing in mind, I was filming at the same time, Craig. I reckon you'll probably build this in 45 minutes.
I don't know. I'm pretty drained. It's the exact reason why I would never go on Lego Masters doing what I did today, because it's just not fun when you're building to a time limit.
Yeah. Oh, I was building on a time limit with this. I started it a couple of hours ago. I was a bit busy this morning doing stuff, folks. I really was. So yeah, there we go. I love the way that the foliage is set out on this. It's honestly, it's really, really good. It's a great build. It really is. The only slight minor tweaky disappointment thing is that I didn't get a green one of these. Like it's like a web. The web piece from Spider-Man. It's meant to be a
Is it meant to be green? I don't even know they did it in green.
Well, that's what comes up on the PDF as green, but it doesn't. It's the next bag I opened. I was like, well, I haven't even got
green.
Well, the thing was, right, I didn't even get one, and I thought, well, that's weird. I thought at least, so I thought I'll pop upstairs, get the white one, and then blow me. I opened up the next bag and it was like, it was in there. It was like, oh, they put it in the wrong bag. So anyway, so I'm going to pop that over there. And that basically meant, folks, that I could then refocus on building this. I didn't have to worry about that part. So yeah, so that's kind of where I'm at. Hope you enjoyed the video. I'll play it again in about an hour. I will, just so people can see it, because I quite enjoyed that, making that video. But yeah, this is a very special build. There's like, I know we've got the castle build coming later on in the year, i.e. in about four weeks and 5 days. But I tell you what, it's nothing like this, is it, Craig?
What? Sorry.
It's nothing like this. The new castle that's coming out is nothing like this at all. So this is well worth having.
Yeah, it's different. It's probably a lot different. I'm actually at the bit that's quite enjoyable though. I didn't quite. The first bit was all right, but this bit's a little bit better. This from bag 5 on, I think, is better than the first.
Bag 5 is awesome. I tell you what I like about bag 5, folks. Oh, sorry, I just spotted Barry was in, and then he's dropped out again. Barry, come back if you can take it. This here,
get on your phone and do it.
I love the technique. Otherwise, don't worry too much, Barry. Don't if you can't make it, it's totally cool, mate. It's all technical stuff. Just find that cable. You'll need that.
Yeah, and I looked, and I can't see him making that string in green, so it is supposed to be white.
Oh, right. Okay. So it is in white. Oh, I see.
Yeah.
It comes up as green. That's how bad the PDF is, folks. Honestly, it really is. Maybe we could dye it. I mean, could we dye it and just add some plants to it and stuff like that? But I did like doing this section here. Making that was really nice. It really was.
Yeah.
I really like that. And I'll tell you what I'm going to do. I said the light looks okay. Actually, it's not too bad. Does everybody out there think the lighting looks okay? I think it's all right. I could up it a little bit. I was messing around with the lighting just before the stream because I was building up. Anyway, Barry's back in town, so let's bring him back in here. Oh, you might want to turn that down, Bazza.
Hang on. I think I may have sorted. Is everything sound okay and look okay now?
Yeah. We had an echo mode. I could hear myself, but I think that was just you listening back on YouTube. That's all.
I was, yeah. I just turned it off. I'm on my phone at the moment, so hopefully won't get allowed out for the stream.
All right, Barry. Don't you're not in
don't
the
lift your
SAS
mic up.
Barry. Yeah, don't lift your mic up, Barry. Just just talk as you are.
Your phone quality looks a lot better than your.
Yeah, it is actually. Right, let's rearrange this then. So let's put Bazza in the middle. So he's like a rose between two thorns. Let's stick him up there, over there. Let's put. Can anyone see the subtle flex there of a groin of Optimus Prime? I'm not talking about Craigster. I'm talking about the cam below him, the brick cam. But there we go. So yeah, I watched your video yesterday, Barry, on the new castle. Thoroughly enjoyed it. I've got to be honest with you. Do you know what? I am going to buy the castle. I think my wife's just going to buy it for me for Christmas. It's going to be simple as that. So I'll get it at Christmas time, folks. That's when I'm going to do it. I've asked a survey because I'm genuinely intrigued to know. I think I know what the answer will be because I kind of alluded to it on Friday. Given, say you've given £700 or so. Right, what would you do? Would you buy one AT-AT or would you buy 2 Lego castles? And that's what I've asked people on Friday, and I was genuinely quite surprised that it was unanimously everyone said the Lego castle. And so I thought today it'd be an interesting question for the polls. We've got 16 votes out there at the moment with 25 thumbs up. Give us a thumbs up, you lovely lot, and or put neither. So yeah. Given the choice, would you buy the UCS AT-AT or 2 Lego? What would you go for, Bazza? And tell me why.
It's just blatant obvious, really. As much as I love Star Wars, a space would be a big thing. But saying that, 2 castles probably bigger, if not the same size as UCS AT-AT. But castles is too much of my main passion, my main love. So that takes over everything. So that'd be 2 castles.
Plus, you'd literally get an army out of it, wouldn't you? I mean, like you could set up 2 factions and stuff like that. Or think of it like this, folks: you buy one and you put one away for a rainy day. You know,
that's exactly what I'll be doing.
yeah, exactly, my friend, exactly. And I'll probably do the same thing one day when there's special deals on and stuff like that. So, do you know what? I tell you what, I'm going to buy on day one. Let me see if Burko asks Chris. It goes, Greg, what do I pick if I've already got the AT-AT?
2 castles. That's what I did.
Yeah. Or of course, just think to yourself, I want another AT-AT. It's really up to you. There is neither one in there as well. But of course,
the only one who wants another AT-AT is Tech.
Yeah, he's already got 2.
Got 3.
Got 3.
He's got 3 out there now. Blimey, he loves them, doesn't he? He did well on those. He said 2 castle, maybe get both and have 1 base and rebrick when it up. Yeah. When what? Sorry. On rebrickable when it up. Oh, when it's up on rebrickable, I think he means by that.
When somebody protects the effort and basically redoes something and sticks it on rebrickable.
Yeah. Well, I'll tell you what I'll do. You might want to find the mute button on that, Bazza. Do you? The funny thing is the what's the name? I reckon rebrickable will do one, but I don't think. I think it's going to have to be like a tower. I think a tower, and I think you can do that with the three that you've got from the 3-in-1. You can make a tower out of that. So I don't know, man. That's on my radar as well to get a few of those. But yeah, what do you reckon, Barry? Do you reckon they'll do a rebrickable of that particular castle?
I would say it's a given. I think they'll definitely do it. The castle fans love to play around with mocking different castles. So yeah, I reckon they'll do at least a 2 or 3 one. There'll be so many different, because it's such a lot of bricks. There'll be so many different types and varieties and varies. Then it'll be very interesting to see what people come out with.
Yeah, I think so too. Actually, the thing is, it's quite simple to do. I mean, I'm not, no disrespect to Castle, but there's something I like about it that draws me to it. Is there's a certain simplicity about doing a castle. You could just do 4 lots of bricks and stuff like that, stick something on top, and you've got yourself a little castle. So yeah, I'd like to see. It's one of those things. I just like to see what people are going to do with all that in the long run. And see where people's imaginations go with it. Let me know what you think out there as well, folks. But I don't know. I quite like the idea of having a massive army. Like you could amass an army. It's weird though, isn't it? Because the new castle has got 2 factions in it. So what's all that about, Barry? Why they put 2 factions in there, not just one?
Probably just to give a little bit of an opposing. I wouldn't say an opposing army. The way the scene is set, it looks like the Black Falcons have come to see the Lion Knights and maybe offer a truce, or maybe talk about some type of jousting event they may have. It doesn't look like they're going to have a fight with them, just to the fact they've only brought 2 other soldiers with them, or squire maybe. So for me, it's not a scene of carnage or war or anything, which you can create anyway if you put more soldiers into it. But me, it definitely screams out that it's just a rival faction just come to say hello. Because if you look at some of the older sets, you'll actually see that, like the Guarded Inn, for instance, you'll see there's a Black Falcon Knight come to visit a Lion Knight Inn.
Oh,
so
okay.
It's not necessarily they're going to fight with each other.
Yeah. Oh, I see. So that's kind of cool. I like that. Have they ever done and will they ever? Because I think it'd be a missed opportunity if they didn't do like for people that want to amass an army. Have they ever brought out what do they call them? Not army packs. What do they call them?
Battle packs.
Battle packs. Yeah, battle packs.
Yeah. Me and Craig love a battle pack, and we both spoke about this together actually. And I'm sure there's a lot of Castle fans out there, and even Space fans, to get those battle packs, because back in the day that was a big thing. You would get six figures. You sometimes get maybe 4 figures and a horse and a cart. You get all different ones. So it was a thing even back in the 80s. It's not just Star Wars fans of the modern era. Yeah.
Well, that's interesting, because that's definitely something I'd be interested in. That's very cool as well. Look, Brickabix has donated £4.49. Thank you, Brickabix. I really appreciate that. Just can't figure out how to become a member on an iPhone. So here's a super chat. Anything Star Wars, please. Brickapix, you can't do it on there. If you use your PC or laptop, or maybe even your iPad might have it. I'm not sure, but anyway, it has to be a PC of sorts. Underneath this, you'll see a join button. Press that, and you'll see a little video of me describing to you the benefits of being a Londoner or a Greater Londoner. And yeah, like I say, folks, if you ever want to join, the choice is yours. If you ever want to kind of quit from being a member, all that sort of thing. But anyway, a few T's and C's there, folks. But anyway, look, the membership's really cool. It's actually growing so much more than I thought it was going to, because I had to have my arm bent to actually do memberships. And I'm glad I did it. And I'm glad I did the Discord server as well, because we have a right old chat in that. And every now and again, we even do surprise streams in there, especially old Craigster. He loves that. He loves that room with the videos, along with you, Bazza. I think you two use it more than anyone.
Probably.
I think there's nothing wrong with that. And you know what, Brickapix, seeing as you're a big Star Wars fans, I've got 2 words for you. Detach cable.
Cable detached.
Detach cable! Cable detached!
Thank you, Kerry. Really do appreciate it. Yeah, I love Star Wars as well. And do you know what, though? I've come to a decision of what...
Detach cable.
Cable detached. I come to a decision. Sorry, I got a bit trigger happy there with the old big finger. Thank you for that, Carrie. Honestly, it means a lot to me. It really does. It genuinely does, folks. I still get super excited when someone does that. And I'll be working on some videos as well to update all those too. I think it's about time I did some new ones on there, including one, I think, with Craig and Bazza in it as well. The dumbass video. I think I did a dumbass video version of it for a super chat, which was crazy.
That was funny. That was funny.
Do check us all out, folks. We're all on Instagram, by the way. But yeah, I tell you what I'm going to go for. Day one. Tell me what you think, bloke. I mean, like I say, I'm getting the castle. That's going to be a Christmas present. So that is happening. Day one, I'm going to get the Galaxy Explorer, and I'm going to get the DB5 from Speed Champions. So we're on that Monday, folks. I'll be building something. Now, here's the thing. And let me know what you think out there in the chat as well, because this is just an idea that I had, right? I might that week, the first bit on Monday night, I might do it Tuesday night, who knows? But Monday nights is day one, isn't it, I suppose? So it kind of makes sense to stream it then. And I could do a random London Eye stream and whatever comes after that. And you know what I was thinking? I was thinking, do the Galaxy Explorer, because that'll be a good set, and that does look really good. I'm actually genuinely excited inside about that particular set. But you know what? London actually is home of James Bond. And I was thinking of doing something with the James Bond set outside MI5. What do you reckon about that, Barry?
They'll come down the Richter.
Yeah, what could possibly go wrong?
Especially if I tip them off.
I'm thinking, tell me what you think about that, folks. I could do a review outside it or something like that and try and run away from them or something like that. Who knows? But anyway, I think I think I might be able to wing it on that one. So we'll see. But they're the two I do fancy. The more I've looked into the actual James Bond DB5, the more I'm like, oh man, I want to have that. That's got some great printed parts on it, and it's going under the radar a little bit because of all the other great stuff that's coming out on that day as well. So who knows? I might buy a couple of them, to be honest. I think I might even buy two of them, and just do something with them. But yeah, that's my kind of my idea, anyhow. But I think that Explorer ship, honestly, that just looks so good. The Galaxy Explorer is, and you know what it is? It's the red minifigure. Oh my god, I'm totally in love. I used to be my favorite minifigure when I was a kid, and I've just got to have that red one. That's all I want from it. But yeah, Cabbage is saying, yeah, good luck with that. What can I say? You say DB5 with the Kobe mold and a two-piece. Get out of here with that Kobe. Actually, Cabbage was he started his. How did it go, Cabbage? He was building the Lamborghini Cyan, wasn't he, yesterday? And I just remember watching Hive build it, man. It was just like, oh god.
He was knocking it out of the park, but it was way better once the bots started playing up. That was much more fun.
The bots?
Was funny.
Oh no.
We had a watch party for him, didn't we, Craig?
Yeah. Hilarious.
Oh.
I want my sprouts back.
That's true. It goes, James Bond. I thought you were talking about the new Star Wars droid. New Star Wars droid? What's the new Star Wars droid? I haven't heard of any new droids coming out. Oh, Noff, maybe they...
BD1?
Oh, BD1. Yeah. BD1 looks funny, though. He looks like he's just rubbing his belly or something. He does. And he's putting in a funny face.
You're thinking of the one on Justifier. No, that's
no. You're right. Yeah, the big buildable
the big one that sits on, you can sit on your shoulder, yeah. Yeah,
no, that is a cool little build. I know we'll get that. I've built all those ones from DB5. I've still got R2 to do, but I even did the Porg, and he was good fun. I enjoyed doing the Porg. That was very good fun. I didn't think much of the Porgs in Star Wars. I mean, they were right, really.
Tasty enough.
They were. They looked like drumsticks. I think even Ian, who's out there tonight, would have actually participated in eating a bucket of those.
KFP.
Yeah, KFP. Yeah, that's funny, man. It really is. So yeah, so that's my thoughts. I'm in love with that and the castle. The castle I just think is amazing. David Hall has come out and said, and I do respect him saying it. He's come out and said that he thinks the Van Gogh, the Starry Night, is the best Lego set of the year. I don't think it is. I think he might. I think in the long run, he might even regret saying it. In all honesty, but I do respect him for saying it. But
It's the best set that he thinks, then that's fine.
Yeah, and that's totally cool. That's totally cool.
But he's wrong. So
yeah. I mean, there's some good Star Wars ones coming
Optimus
out.
Prime is probably better for a start.
Yeah, I'd go with that. I will say though, I saw the Van Gogh one yesterday, and it is nice. Like, I totally like it. That's when I kind of.
It's a cracking playset, isn't it?
Yeah, but well, no. It's all right. You know, it's for what it is. It's one of those sets. I think, yeah, I'd like it built for me. I don't normally say that, but yeah, it's definitely not. It's not for me the best set. If you was an artist, like if you was an artist and you were doing a master's in Van Gogh, you'd be like, yeah, this is the best set ever. But I think it's.
I'd rather have the original.
Yeah.
Yeah, I bet.
That one I'd give to Nicole and let her melt it for me.
Ouch.
It's terrible. Absolutely terrible.
Craig, what's been so far? What's been one of your favourite sets of the year?
That hasn't come out yet. That I've built.
What? Anything? Just anything. Either one that you've built or one that is coming out. What do you think is going to be the ultimate prime Lego set of this year?
It depends, because I judge things by their play value. I don't judge things for display. So
okay.
I'm not into this display.
I'm the opposite.
Lego for me is about being able to play with it. Yeah, it can look good as a display piece, but it should be a play set, because that's what Lego is. It's a toy. You don't get a Black Series and you can't animate it or put guns in it. Yes, you're not going to, but it still needs to have that function, which is why all my mocks have play features and are suitable for my kids to play with them. Not that I always let them play with them, but that's just how I judge the set. So as soon as they start doing this arty-farty rubbish that sits on gathering dust, I just think it's a waste of bricks. I do as my good friend John would say, brick it for parts.
Wow, that's proper northern, that is. Don't forget, folks, if you just beamed in, do us a little favour, give the stream a thumbs up as well. We got Isabel Louise. Isabel, I'm going to be putting out that picture later. She goes, laugh out loud. Yes, an art teacher. I'd love the Starry Night set, but I feel like my fingers would fall off whilst building it. It looks a bit tedious. Yeah, it's a bit like mosaics, really. They can be a bit tedious, I think, to put together. Again, I've never done one, but I would like to as well. Isabel, I didn't actually know you as an art teacher. That's very cool, actually. That's very, very cool. I might have some questions for you. But anyway, on that note, a question for you, lovely Isabel. Do you like the mosaics? Are you a mosaics fan? I'm curious, being that you're of artistic descent. Let us know. Clicking Cliff's out there. How you doing, mate? He is so serious. He is. He's Batman fan. What do you expect? Why so serious? Indeed, my friend. Indeed. And we've got the wonderful.
He can't talk. He's got the Colosseum. Jesus, look at that.
Yeah, I mean, come on. I got to be honest, right? I've watched Cabbage quite a few times over the years stream, and he was like, I remember once he was doing the Colosseum, and he's just sat there and went. And I thought, that is a beaten man. Yeah,
there's the enjoyment right there.
That is a beaten man.
That's after bag one.
Yeah. Well, I think he just literally spent all his time putting the olive plates together. He cracks me up, and I just want to throw it out there, folks. Didn't he do a cracking job on Some Assembly Required as well? It was really good to see him on there. It really was. It really was. Larry was on as well on London Calling this week. Larry, dude, let me know if you're doing anything next Friday because I'd love to get you back on. Actually, there is a lot of love at the moment for anything Chicago. I've never seen we love Lego conventions. We love to hear about what people have gone and done there, and that's always happened from conventions like Virginia and things like that. This particular convention, to me, the ripples are very far-reaching, and I still want to hear more from people that have been on it. So, Larry, if you're interested, drop me a line onto Instagram, as they say in
all you
Yorkshire.
got to do is check out the builds, and that's why it's as well so good.
Yeah, it's
Forget
definitely
the experience, but just look at the level of talent that was on display is enough for me.
Yeah, I agree, dude. That was it. It was a showcase of community talent. It really was. It made me actually think about one day even doing something myself. Maybe I should do a mock, and I don't know, just get some bricks laid and see what happens, eh?
Again, it'd be an advantage for people who've been out, not had more time to build because they've not been able to do the shows as well. So there's some benefits that come from certain things.
Yeah, it certainly is, my friend. Guys, I love a challenge. Lamborghini is tedious, but worth it. I think, and that's the thing. I want to see more people do Technic sets. I don't talk about Technic enough, but boy, that is a harsh set you're doing there, mate. It really is, but it's not boring, is it? It's technical. That's the thing. It's something you need to focus on. I tell you what would be a really good, and I'm just throwing it out there, right? I've always been quite intrigued with ASMR, and it's only because I've got I've got chronic tinnitus. I don't know. I don't talk about it that much, but I've got, so all day long, folks, I am, quite frankly, aggravated. God knows how I'm so happy all the time, to be honest, but I am. I'm constantly aggravated by tinnitus, and it's I've had it all my life, and it's totally cool. I didn't know I had tinnitus. I genuinely thought, right, because I've had it so long, I thought quiet actually sounded like. That's what I thought quiet sounded like, until a friend described to me once what tinnitus was to them, and I was like, I need to go over to London Bridge Hospital and have some audio tests, and I did. 5 years later, he's chronic, so it's totally cool, folks. It really is. It doesn't bother me in the slightest. But I'm genuinely interested in ASMR sort of things and the sound of things. That's why I'm intrigued by sonics and things like that. And that's and I think Technic would lend itself quite well to those sort of videos, because you're hearing pins being put together, bricks and stuff like that.
Nails
swearing,
snapping.
yeah, heavy breathing in Cabbage's case, anyway. But yeah, let me know what you think about that, folks. And it's funny. She goes, I've never bought one of the big art sets. It's a bit out of my price range. They do go in. They do literally look out for Black Friday, folks.
Yeah.
Black Friday's only around the corner. But I do buy a lot of dots and make small 16x16 mosaics. It's quilt patchwork, but Lego. Yeah, I'm with you on that. Very, very cool. Black Friday, Argos. Honestly, and Zavvi, and as well, folks, if anyone wants to buy anything from Zavvi have got some great deals on at the moment. If you want to support the channel, you know what, there's a link down in the description below. Use that, and I think I earn a penny for every £100 or something like that. I don't know, I've got no idea, but anyway, if you fancy it, that's just another way to support the channel as well. So these are good. I'm liking these builds that go on the edge here, and I like the fact that they put a broken one in there, like a sort of broken tooth. I like that. That's quite cool. I'm liking that.
Detail.
It is a lot of detail in this set, folks. It really is. And that's why it would have been very nice to have had a better PDF, because I tell you what, those dark browns are not PDF friendly in this set. That's why another reason why I did this. I did the folly. Because honestly, folks, that folly was... I mean, I'm bearing in mind, I'm looking at this on a 24-inch screen, and I'm like, what color is that? I can't tell the grays, and I can't tell. I mean, sometimes these colors here look horrific on there. You just sort of think, is it green? Is it? Oh, I don't know what it is, but anyway, it's a right pain. It really, really is. But anyway, let me know how your weekends are going, everybody. Let me catch up with the chat as well, because you lot are bloody awesome tuning in today. You really are. He goes, sadly, I'll be at the Comic-Con in Denver on Friday. Oh, okay, Larry, no worries, my friend. I don't blame you. I'd love to go Comic-Con to London. I need to maybe go to one of them. Maybe go Star Wars next year. That's a big thing. That's coming our way. Isn't it?
Have you ever been to a Comic-Con then?
No, never been to a Comic-Con. And I love comics, so I don't know why that is the case. It's just
I've been to some big ones with the Lug doing Lego displays. We once did the whole convention layout in Lego form for him. That was pretty cool.
Oh wow, that would have been very cool, dude.
Because they had a 1989 Batmobile, so my 1989 Batmobile and a Batbird was. And they had half a Falcon, so we did half a Falcon for him.
Oh, nice. Yeah, that would have been nice. Right. Let's see. I've got a part missing. I can't believe it. I've actually got a part missing. Let's see if I've got it in here. There is a possibility. It could be. Let's see. Oh, it's definitely missing. I've got a slope missing. Let me just see if I've got a spare slope in my collection. Give me a second, folks. Let me just see if I've got that part in there as well, actually. That's the thing with this set. You do like, oh shit, I'll tell you what, I've got a load of parts still from the other parts that I've made. You get these funny pieces just appear in places that you think, what? Why is that there? Why has that come back? But it's good to go through what pieces that have come before that are spare ones. But no, I've not got that there, sadly. Let's see. In fact, I haven't even got that part.
Probably
as well,
caught in your bag.
No, honestly, I've meticulously looked through them when I did these ones. It don't matter anyway. I can always remember that and put it back another time. It's just basically it's another one of these. That's all it is. It's just another one of these pieces here, and it'll be the last one.
Which one is it?
It's a slope, and it's the bracket.
All right, you haven't used the dark grey bracket.
No, that was used somewhere else for the other slope. The kind of the slope that
there's only one of them and a light, and then loads of light greys. I didn't know if you'd use the dark grey bracket with.
Yeah,
no,
I didn't use it on that. Let me just see if I've got a spare one, folks. You're going to see me looking at my drawers down there, but I won't be able to hear anyone.
You'll be looking at his drawers.
Looking at my drawers. We're going to check out my drawers, everyone. Scores in the drawers. Barry, I'll let you have a chat with the chat if you like, mate.
Yes. I definitely think what'll happen is by the end of his build, he'll end up with one of those light grey slopes left.
Yeah, definitely.
Where he used the dark one. Okay, let's have a look at the chat, see what's going on. So, Aldendorf saying to me, what fun fact will Bazza get today to tell? Well, I've done a few so far. Spoke about the factions not necessarily arguing with each other and being in peacetime. So I think that's a bit of a fun fact.
Fun fact. Yeah, because on that castle, almost the forest people are the baddies, aren't they, by the look of that particular?
Yeah, it's funny. Someone actually asked me, I can't remember who it was, last few days, the forestmen actually bad people? Are they goodies or baddies? I think it's, your point of view, isn't it? I think you're right, mate.
It's all about perspective. I used to have them as allies that controlled the woods. But then my wolfmen were, our wolf pack weren't baddies either, and they were supposed to be thieves. Yeah,
little rogues, wasn't they? Little naughty people. But yeah, I kind of see the forestmen as like Robin Hood, basically. So, rob the rich to feed the poor, basically. What else have we got going on here? Brickapixie saying, yep, Mikey. So many videos on YouTube about that. So what's Mikey talking about?
Yeah, Mikey. What
possibly ASMR, maybe.
Oh, yeah.
Still talking about that.
I can find some for Greg. I remember watching an ASMR once with Jang. And we got raided into it, and we were chatting on Discord, and we were like, "What are we watching?" And he was like, he was just sending like gifs back of donkeys going, and really, because he's really dry. Jang's really funny. It was just quite amusing that we had ended up watching this channel with yeah, it was weird.
They get thousands and thousands of views and subscribers, don't they?
Yeah, they do. Yeah.
Licking microphones and tapping fingers and God knows what.
My son watches it because he reckons it helps him sleep. I'm like, well, which rubbish told you that? And then I thought, yeah, it'd be YouTube that told him.
Of course it was.
Yeah.
Entrapment.
Of course it was.
Yeah,
so catching with him fast asleep in the phone on, and some girl going.
Yeah.
Really creepy.
He's probably dreaming about her as well or something.
Probably,
Yeah.
See, I do feel for Greg because I've got very mild tinnitus in my right ear. but it comes and goes. It doesn't sort of stay constant. So it's horrible. It's a horrible thing to have.
Yeah, it's not. It's not the best thing in the world, that's for sure. But it's not the worst thing either. It's like I've been to Harley Street. I'm not joking, folks. Right? This is a crazy sum. And bearing in mind, this is Harley Street, like, you know, the significant place to go for medicine. And one guy literally wanted to take. He wanted to lift up my brain and take away some bone and rejoin it with. It was just bizarre, folks. I was like, hold on, let me take this. He just said it like that, and I just said, hold on a minute. Did you just say you wanted to cut into my brain and like lift it up? And he was like, yeah,
And
that's what we do. And
You'll be lucky if you can find it.
Yeah,
yeah. They could stick an A to Z in there while they're at it. I think.
Yeah, that would help.
I doubt most people watching this stream will go, "What's an A to Z?"
If anybody needs to buy the world map, it's you or the globe. That's what you need to get, that Lego globe on your desk, so you can spin it and try and find.
I can't get that. I look at that. I just think it looks like a blue and green Death Star, or in my case, Death Star. BrickMods is out there as well. Just pop and sleep through it. Yeah, that's it. It's the thing. He was. Oh yeah, Brickapix. He says they are oddly satisfying. Maybe I'll do a bit of ASMR on my channel. I just put the mic to it. That's all it is. Anyway, good to see you, Mrs. Mikey J Productions. Trevor Baker's out there as well. Good to see you, dude. Jacques Guru is out there as well, saying hi, Oldorf. Good to see you, dude. Bonjour, monsieur. Oldorf, says Trevor Baker. He's a member as well, Mikey J. This you, Minifig Who says, hope you have some relaxing days soon. Me too, mate. You certainly deserve it. I know life is busy for you at the minute. Yeah, good to see you, Trevor. Hope all is well with you. Let us know if you've got any updates, Trevor, on your endeavors in the wibbly wobbly world of Lego as well. Yeah, do you know what? Is it me, right? August is when it's all happening, and is it me, or is it going to be a bit of a lull in July?
In July, yeah, they probably.
Yeah, because there's nothing coming out.
The roller coaster, isn't there? Is the roller coaster coming out in July?
Yeah, how many of us are going to get the roller coaster?
I think it'll be popular. I think people want to buy it.
But not knowing what's coming out 4 weeks later. I think. Do you know what I mean?
Some people are interested in the roller coaster, are interested in castles or space, are they?
Yeah, that's true, my friend. Actually, yeah, true. I'm being a tad biased there.
What else is coming out in July? I had a feeling there's something else coming out, but might be
anyone
wrong.
in the chat? Tell us what's coming out in July, or tell us what you're thinking of getting next as well. That's not. I'm intrigued to know. I got sent a free set from Zavi the other day. I'm thinking I might build that soon. I'll show it to you a little bit later, folks. I want to try and focus on getting this done. We've got Top Bricks out there. Hey, everyone. Top Bricks. Welcome to the LBB family. Good to have you here. It really is. I always like it when we get new people out there as well. Westy's saying, I hope there is a lull. My wallet needs a rest. Yes, so does mine. But I tell you what, right? I mean, I went to Blue Water yesterday, folks, as I said earlier on, and I got myself a new suit and stuff yesterday. It didn't stop me still going into the Lego store, though, and just filling up a pab jug of Lego. I still popped in there. I was like, that's my minimum spend if I go into a Lego store. It really is. But that was cool. I got some quite
stacking up them jugs, aren't you?
Well, I am, mate. I am. And the thing is, I bought a load of 2x2s for the Mills plates, of which I need to get to building Mills plates. That's going to be happening this week, folks. And yeah, because I basically it's going to be a bit of a refocus on the city, and because of that, I'm going to start Mills plating up stuff and cutting base plates and all sorts of things, folks. So it's going to be some quite cool stuff coming up, I hope, and it's just going to be nice to start really building the city. I tell you what, I did get this week as well from Bricklink. I got a load of stuff for kicking off the train track and getting the ballasting prepared on that. So that's kind of exciting. I'm kind of looking forward to doing that. I can't believe how many different ways there are of ballasting out there, Craig.
Yeah, there's a few.
Yeah. And the corners are definitely the hardest part
The pain.
of it. It's like everyone loves it when it's nice and straight, and then when it comes to a corner, it's like, that's a problem.
What the heck?
What you stuck on, Craigster?
Not stuck. It's just where the angle of this instructions are. I know where it is.
It can be a bit awkward, to say the least.
You didn't chuck. Have you done the green plant thing yet?
No. What part is that?
That one.
Let's have a look. No, I've not done that yet.
Don't chuck the outer.
Really?
Yep, I keep them all. You snip them and they make good vines that'll fit inside. Show you. Don't know if I've got any snot pieces hanging around.
Of the sets, but I have so many things to buy before I even think of getting it. Yeah, that is a thing, Top Bricks. It really is.
Look at that.
Bonfire's going very well from Tom. Burning away. It really is, as you can see behind me, over my right shoulder.
See, look, vines.
Oh, yeah.
You can bend them and all sorts.
Dun, 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 dun. You certainly
Quite
can.
clever.
Yeah. What are you up to this week, Bazza? In your world, are you doing any videos this week on Castle or anything like that?
Yeah, I fancy doing another one. I want to try and keep the momentum going. So I'm going to do a video this week. I'm going to film all my vintage classic castle sets in the displays. So I'm going to go
nice
through them one
idea.
at a time. Yeah, I can't wait to do that, actually.
Yeah, that is a cool idea, my friend.
Going to film that sometime this week, so that should be good.
It sure is. We've got our Toy World out there as well. Good to see you, dude. Feel free to have a chat with the people in the chat, Bazza, if you want to, mate.
Yeah, I'm trying to, because I'm using the phone at the moment to speak on. I'm trying to use my computer, but my computer's slow, so I'm keep refreshing it. Trying to keep up with the chat.
How do you find your PC when you're rendering up stuff, Barry? Do you find
slow?
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
Oh, so you need
I would like it. My 51 video took about like 10 minutes, but I'd been chatting to Barry all day, and his was taking all day long.
Oh, no.
Actually, it's quite funny because when we're on Discord, it works. My camera and everything works a lot better. As soon as I start doing YouTube and StreamYards, it really plays up.
Does it?
It's funny because usually Discord's quite heavy.
Yeah, because you've got a client on that, whereas with StreamYards you don't. All the processing power is done back end. It just needs. I think it's constantly trying to get maybe some HD out of your camera, maybe, or something like that.
Yeah. Well, I spoke to Craig, like I say, yesterday, so I'm going to try to get it sorted. I've been saying it for a while, but there's a couple of stumbling blocks to try and sort it. But if not, then I'm going to take a different route and sort it out that way. But yeah, hopefully in the next few weeks I'll get it sorted.
Good man.
Can't continue this way. It's not right.
Isabel Louise took advantage of the double VIP points because the fact that it's my birthday next week to buy a few smaller sets. I've had my eye on for a while. Hey, happy birthday next week, Isabel. What day is it next week?
What did you get?
Yeah, exactly, Barry. What did you get? Good shout.
Interesting to see. I like to see what people are getting.
Yeah, me too. That's why people. I think I never used to be into Lego hauls at all. Like I never used to do them. I just made a point of not doing it. I was like, why don't people want to? I don't know. It just seemed a bit showy offy to me. And then, and then just people just seem to want to nose at what people. Oh, it is what it is. So that's why I do it. I normally do them in shorts form as well. Because, but I do. Otherwise, folks, my whole videos come in two ways. I either just sit down and just talk to the camera and talk about what I got, or I just do it in short form. And depending on what form I do it in is really dependent on how busy I am.
I think it works quite well, the short form. I've watched one of yours quite recently. It was pretty good.
Cheers, dude.
Yeah, because it's quick and over and done with, isn't it? That's why.
Well, and ultimately, you know what I got? That's the thing, isn't it?
Yeah.
I tend to go into a lot more detail, obviously, if I'm just talking about it, because if I talk about it in a normal sort of video, I'm sort of like, well, this is, I got it because I like this figure and I like that figure and stuff like that. But really, ultimately, all people want to know is what have you bought? You know, and that kind of lends with it. And I was watching someone once, and they did a Lego haul, and it was like 5 minutes long, and they bought a lot. But they didn't even go into this. They didn't even describe what they had bought. They just said, "I got this set. Oh, and then I got this set, and then I got this set." And I was like, "Blimey, that's like no."
Shai's quite good at that. He just goes bang this, and then I want this bang. Then I bought this bang, and I bought this. I was like, yes, that's what I like.
I do like to hear the reasons behind why people have bought it, their thought process behind it. It's nice to know why they're getting something, especially if it's not the normal thing they buy as well.
As long as it's quick.
Yeah, that's the thing. That said, right, I've got to be honest. The 2 videos I've watched this weekend, a couple of them, I've watched quite a lot of videos this week because I've been building. I've been watching loads of videos, so I feel quite up to date on stuff. Bloody hell. Barry's video, nearly an hour long. Craigster's video, nearly an hour long. I mean, Craigster, did you actually do any video editing on that video of yours?
No, it was a full take.
I know it was a full take, but you could have cut it down a bit.
No, I talked about loads of sets. I put chapters on. That's all you need to know.
You did actually. I'll give you that. You did put chapters on there. Yeah,
mine was only 45 minutes. It wasn't an hour.
Yeah, but yours feel like an hour. That's what you're saying.
That's what I'm saying, Barry.
Okay.
But they were good. No, they were good. I totally enjoyed your one, Barry. And
I've watched Barry's twice.
Oh my life! Well, you got too
I've
much
watched
time.
Craig's a couple of times actually.
Because I like them. I can have it on in the background and I can listen to my mate Barry. I like it.
Oh, does he?
Look.
You should get like Barry to do an ASMR thing too.
I won't go that far. I've had some of his ASMR voice notes. And
I'll get the cat to lick a yogurt and then put a microphone next to it.
What?
That sandwich proper throwing me out.
Yeah. Yeah.
No comment.
It was sandwich. I bet. Was that a human sandwich? Knowing Barry.
Yeah, the one I played to you after everybody else had gone.
I was trying to start it out so you didn't know who it was. Yeah, Barry, you dirty old dog.
I don't know what you're talking about. I have no idea.
Oh, Barry.
All I can say is wow, people, wow.
Yeah, wow. The things you learn about people. I'd say sometimes peeps, right? This is why I always like to get people on London Calling, right? Sometimes the best streams, in fact, quite often, the best part of the streams is actually what goes on before and after in the green room. So
that we can't show.
You can't show it. Put people in all sorts of light that would. But anyway, you kind of it's kind of interesting, folks. It really is. Yeah. Mikey J. Protect says, I listened to Barry's video in the car. Blimey, you must have had a long journey. All off.
Podcast.
Yeah. But Foolin With Bricks. Podcasts for when you're in a traffic jam.
I've listened to some assembly before. Not when I was doing it, when Rich did it with Chris. I used to listen to it on the commute. Used to be able to get half it on the way there and half on the way back. It was cool. Yeah,
but do you listen to it on what channel? Do you listen to it on YouTube? Because
Spotify I normally use.
Yeah, you have to, because blooming like I've just finished off my premium with YouTube, which I can't believe YouTube costs so much money, like £16. I mean, that's literally 3 services worth of streaming. That is,
you get a better value from your membership than that.
Yeah. Dude, honestly, right? I honestly, folks, I'm not just bigging it up here. I do try and give as much back to people who join. Maybe that's why it's kind of slowly growing more than what I thought it would be. But
join today. You can see a great landing pad for the new Explorer as well.
Oh, very cool.
Only on Discord.
This is true. Only on Discord. This is it, folks. But you know what? Like I say, and if you are a greater Londoner, then you have more rights to the Discord. You can see more things going on. And also as well, especially if there's any sort of YouTubey wannabes out there, on the greater Londoner level, The cool thing with that is that I do a monthly. Sometimes I do them twice, folks. Sometimes I just do them whenever. But the bare minimum is at least one a month anyway. And I do a member stream, and people join me on the
Member
panel.
stream, not a member stream. Member stream.
Member stream, yeah. Greater London.
And
A member
Scott is
stream.
in the house. Hello, Scott. It's not long till I see you in flesh.
Well, that sounded a bit weird as well. He's going to see him in the flesh.
Yeah. I haven't seen him for yonks.
Have you not?
Yeah.
Oh, very cool.
He's coming
And
to stay
Scott.
with us.
Is he?
Yeah.
Of course, he's your brother, though, isn't he?
Yeah. He's
Oh,
my
there we go.
bro.
Sorry, it just all came back to me. I was thinking, hands, Scotty. Have you started watching the latest season of The Boys yet, Craig?
I've only watched the first one. I'm letting him build up.
Oh, dude, you need to.
I've heard it. I know about the one you're on about because he's been in the other episodes. So.
Oh, right, okay, yeah, but that he was. Well, you need. It's just awesome, man. I'm building the wall at the moment, folks. Look at this wall I'm building here. It's going on and on and on. It's phenomenal. Look at that. It's got castle written all over it, Bazza.
Nice.
It's good, isn't it? Loving it. Loving it. Loving it. Loving it.
I'm gonna take Scotty to the Lego store as well while he's here.
Ah, okay. So, tell us a little bit about your brother then. What is different about his Lego hobby compared to yours?
He's not as obsessed as I am,
Mm-hmm.
and he prefers the Mandalorian stuff. He's been collecting the Mandalorian sets, but before that, he had Harry Potter, the original Harry Potter, and Vikings, which I've got most of his Viking stuff.
Oh,
Meant to be using it at some point when I get round to it to do whatchamacallit, How to Train a Dragon Island. Was it Berk Island? I want to say Berk. I can't remember.
How to Train Dragon. Yeah, there was Disney. There was a cartoon.
Yeah,
Quite good actually. I watched that. I thought it was quite good fun. Have you watched the and tell me as well, peeps in the chat, and I will get back to the chat in just a sec. I'm nearly finished this one. Have you watched the Madness of Multiverse yet? Doctor Strange and the Madness of Multiverse.
I've not watched it again. I need to watch it again because obviously I've now watched the spoiler version of stuff and Easter eggs in there and realised how much I missed in the cinema.
Oh,
so I need to go back and watch it now. I've watched that.
Yeah, that's a good shout, actually. I should watch one of those videos. And are you sure as well? Are you sure that Paramount Plus does not have Star Trek the Motion Picture on it?
Not at the moment. It doesn't on my thing. I know you can get it through Amazon as well, can't you? If you pay through Amazon, you can have it attached, but not on the Sky one that I've got for free with Sky Cinema. It doesn't have it on yet.
Really? So hold on a minute. Are you saying that they're two different variants of...
No, I don't know if there is. I'm just saying the one I've got on Sky, which is meant to be a full subscription that comes if you subscribe to Sky Cinema, doesn't have it on yet.
That kind of sucks, doesn't it? That there's a UK and a US version of it. That doesn't make sense.
Yeah,
wouldn't it be like Disney?
They do that region stuff certainly sometimes on Netflix and.
Oh, do they?
Yeah, because you have to you can hack it, can't you?
I love this. Look at this wall. Look at that wall. There we go.
It's a bit of a pain to click on, but once it goes on and you've forced it in, it's all right.
I don't even know what you're talking about at the moment.
That wall.
Oh, is it? Okay.
I can read his mind. I can read his mind.
Oh, what's it going with that? Let's say hello to the peeps in the chat before I get lose myself. He goes, episode 6 was amazing. I just watched episode 6 on Friday, mate. In fact, you know what? And I very rarely do this. I watched episode 6 again today. The missus was out. That's all I'm going to say to that, Cabbage. Honestly, it was so good. It's so good. I mean, I love Kenobi. Right? I thought Kenobi was actually all right. The Boys is for me the best thing I've watched on TV this year so far. But I know
the best brain goes that way.
I can't help it. What can I say? I like Butcher. But what I will say is I know the best show that I'm going to watch this year, no doubt, for me personally, will be Strange New Worlds. I think that looks just amazing. Have you enjoyed watching that as well, Craigster?
Yeah, it's been good. It's not quite as good as Picard, I don't think, but it's good.
Greg, the boy give me a meh as it bored me to death. Not for me anyway. What was that about?
Boys gave him.
Oh,
a
the
meh.
boys, like, bored you to death. Really?
Wow. A lot of people are loving it.
This
Yeah.
last episode, old enough, just fast forward to episode 6 and watch about 20 minutes in.
Now you need to
Right.
watch it all. Otherwise
Or watch
you-
it. Watch the latest season after about 20. Watch it for about half an hour. Let me know what you think then. Man, they go into places as well. And yeah. Anyway, all I can say is it's amazing. It really is. Because if Lego gives us stickers on those shields, they will hear from me. That's the worst thing I could do. We won't get stickers on those shields. That seems to be.
I know everyone keeps going about the stickers. They're not getting stickers on.
We won't get stickers. It's not stickers. Don't worry. Yeah.
Stickers on this set.
Trust me, it's not happening.
You got it. I tell you, I know to be an octopus in that as well. Just saying. Michael J Productions, no stickers. It's a pain for me. I don't mind stickers. I really don't care about stickers. But do you know what, folks? I think Lego need to up their game because they're upping their prices, right? And that's fair enough, right? Everything's going up in the world. It really is. Like, I cannot believe. Like, should be going in there. That. Do you know what? Right? I like Wicked Brick stuff. I really do like Wicked Brick stuff. Right? I bought the minifig display stand, or the podium as they call it, and it holds, I think, 60 minifigs on there. I bought it in January of this year, right, for £39. Right? If I wanted to buy that same thing today, right, from Wicked Bricks, it would cost me another 20 quid. It would be. And dude, I messaged it. I emailed them. And I said, have you got the right price on there? Like, are you sure about this? And they said, yeah, it's because of our suppliers have put the prices up. And I'm like, wow. I still think, I mean, for all we know, they're taking a hit on it themselves. But I'm shocked how much their prices have gone up. Like literally 40%. I was shocked. Actually, is it 40%? What am I talking about? 39 has gone up 69. Yeah, what am I talking about? I'm in silly. It's gone up 50%. But that's still a big hike, isn't it? Come on, folks. 50%. That's massive. A fuel. Oh, I cannot find a petrol garage around my area at the moment that is not doing fuel for less than £1.99. What's all that about? And I don't even do much mileage, and I'm feeling it now. It's crazy, isn't it, Barry?
That is, yeah. I mean, I don't drive myself, but even I know that's ridiculous.
Honestly, if that was in America, right, the country would come to a halt. That just for all my American cousins out there, right, £2. We call it £2, right? £2,
yeah.
right? We pay a litre. You pay it by the gallon. So if that was a gallon, right, that would be 2,468. Convert that into we might as well say $9.50 a gallon. Like Mikey J Productions, $9.50 a gallon. Is that a lot of money for you Americans out there? I think most Americans would lose their head over that. I really do. Oh my word! Look at this, folks.
I was going to say, have you noticed that?
New members has become a new YouTube member. BrickStagePass. Oh my god, that's amazing! And we got Han Scotty as well. My God!
Welcome.
That is welcome. Honestly, that is unbelievable. Do you know what? I think that deserves a bit of a video. The only problem is I've just hidden it all. Here it comes. Anyway, what can I say? BrickStagePass. You love your Star Wars, but I'm going to ask you a big question here, BrickStagePass. Who are you going to call?
It's right here, Ray. It's looking at me.
He's an ugly little spud, isn't he?
I think he can hear you, Ray.
I love that one. He's an ugly little spud, isn't he? He can hear you, Ray.
It's right here, Ray.
You've done it again.
I know. I am. I'm super trigger happy today, folks. I really am, because you guys just make me happy. What can I say? Anyway, back to the comments. We got the remember and Scotty as well, who's got that amazing avatar of a German Shepherd dog. So, what one can I?
That is his dog. That's Arena.
Really? What's it? What's the doggy's name?
Arena.
Arena. Oh, what a wonderful name. What a super name.
You should have done that. No, you should have done the blooming Hogwarts one and cut the money bit. The money one, but cut the end off it so you don't get done.
Okay.
And
Scotty, this is your brother. Ask me to play this one for you. Here we go. Here comes the money. Here comes the money. Money, money, money,
We'll get
money,
struck
money,
for that.
money, money.
Oh my God, is this my acceptance to Hogwarts?
Here comes the money.
Here we go. Money talk.
Here comes the money. Money, money, money.
That's all you're playing. Honestly, I'll probably get struck off for just playing that bit, but who cares?
Nah, I think Vince sacked his son, so that's his son's theme tune. So I don't think you'll get done anymore.
Yeah.
I keep getting done on it. Honestly, if I don't get done for one thing, I get done for that. Honestly, it's either abusive language or just unsavory language or that, which doesn't happen a lot. It just happens from time
Your
to time.
nephew made that one, Scott.
Your nephew made that one. Oh my God, we got another member.
Another one. Wow.
Another member. What's going on there? We've got a hat trick of it.
Ever growing family.
It is, honestly, folks.
They want to come and hang out with us, Barry, on Discord. That's
it, mate. They want to come and chat with us.
Honestly, Bazza on the Discord. He's like another being. He is. He's another being. He's uncensored. He really is. As long as he's not unclothed. That's the main thing.
No, that's your job.
That's next.
I'm a bath one day, folks. It will happen. I promise you.
You walking around with your bum out.
It has been known to happen on a member's stream. What can I say?
Builder's bum.
I've got a proper builder's bum. What can I say? I wear tight underwear. But anyway,
going downhill.
On that note, it is, isn't it? On that note, top bricks. You're a super sounding person. This is for you.
The hell is that?
Easy, miss. I've got you.
You've got me. Who's got you?
I can't believe it. I just cannot believe it. He got her.
I just can't believe it, Craig. I just cannot believe
it.
He got her, Barry. Barry, he got her, and she's like, "Who's got you?"
Remember that as a
Sorry,
kid.
I was getting a bit camp there. That was anyway. Terrible impression. What can I say?
Kerry,
anyway.
if you've got the Discord app on your iPhone, whatever, it's dead easy. Then you just need to go to your own settings and look for connections, and then you'll be able to just join it that way.
Yeah.
If you get stuck, just message me.
That's what I had to do.
That's Craig.
Get Craig to show me.
Well, the thing is, but you don't expect it to be there, and that's why we do it. We do it all via YouTube, folks, and I get all sorts of messages for that, which is very cool. So thank you. I very rarely do I get a hat trick in one stream, but I appreciate that. Thank you, guys and girls. Right, okay. So I'm going to try and squeeze. I know I can see it's a proper modular. This is Craig.
Yeah, it's a really nice build. It's big as well, which I quite like because sometimes they look big and then they're not that big. But this is quite a decent size.
It is, and I got to be honest, folks. All right, I'm actually genuinely enjoying Castle. I quite like it, and I got to be honest as well. Over the last 6 months, I've got hundreds, if not thousands, of these parts here. They go really well with it. So let's see. Anyway, let's pop this on, shall we? First of all, does it line up? Yes, so that's good. And that pops in there. That goes in there. Mine went in easy. Oh, or does it? Oh, there we go. Look at that, folks. Here comes money. Here comes money. Woo. Close that door. There we go. Actually, it wasn't that at all, was it? He used to have glasses around here. Do you remember?
You shut that door, wasn't it?
Yeah,
it
shut that door. Yeah, Larry Grayson. He's going, ooh, shut that door.
Shut that door.
Shut that door. Those are the days. We grew up watching TV like that. How did we end up being normal? That's what I want to know.
We're not. That's what, basically.
I tell you
What's
what,
normal?
Folks, I tell you what, right? I think I'm nearly at the end of this bag. Oh, it's bag 7 now. I'm up to bag 7. I've got a few bits and pieces left over. Not the pieces that I was hoping I'd get. I will look through them once more. But anyway, I'll tell you what we're going to do, folks. I'm going to get bag 7 set up, and I'm going to let you lovely lot out there chill out to how I got about building the Folly. I call it the Folly. It's actually probably a section of it altogether. Excuse this bit. It's meant to be green. I don't know why they've given me a white one. I really don't, folks. I didn't even know I was going to get that. Anyone would think Spider-Man had gone back in time or something like that. But anyway, I'll pop that there. And you lovely lot out there at the moment, while I get the next bag ready, can sit back, relax, chill. You'll actually see the castle in the forest. You will. And keep chatting away, because all the way through it, I can show up your comments as we go through it. And do us a little favor, folks, as well. While you're out there, give the stream a thumbs up, and do please, I beg you, right? Check out my good friends here, Bazza, Foolin With Bricks, and of course Craigster. And you know what? If you just tuned in and think, how did you build this in like an hour and 18 minutes? I didn't. This is part 2 of the stream. So if you want to check that out as well, details are down in the description below. But anyway, for now, folks, sit back, relax, and enjoy this for the next, I don't know, 2 minutes and 45 seconds. Here we go.
Stars inside your eyes. In my mind, I'm holding on to all the sparks flying through the dark while we collide. Tell me that I'm all you ever wanted. Take me to a crowded place, and I know all I see is the way that you breathe. Hit me like a hurricane, and I know all I need is your love next to me. Oh, I keep sinking into your blue, into your blue. Yeah, I keep sinking into your blue, right into you. Underwater, I'm under, but I'm high. I can't let go of the way you love me better. Thought I could never touch the sky, but you got me holding heaven. Take me to a crowded place, and I know all I see is the way that you breathe. Hit me like a hurricane, and I know all I need is your love next to me. Oh, I keep sinking into your blue, into your blue. Yeah, I keep sinking into your blue, right into you. Oh, I keep sinking into your blue, yeah, I keep sinking into your blue, right into you.
Right into you. Love that
I
song.
love that tune. Yeah, I love
do
that
as well,
song.
man. That genuinely, I think that could be a pop hit. That would definitely hit the top 40, I reckon. That track.
It would have suited 2002 for sure. The music that was around back then, 2002.
Oh yeah, it's got a bit of an 80s tint about it. And let's face it, folks, if you look at life at the moment, it's a bit like living back in the 80s. It really is. We're just missing Ronald Reagan being president of the United States. Otherwise, there's quite a lot of similarities, especially
He's as old as Ronald Reagan, isn't he?
2, 4, 6, 8, 9. Here we go. I even managed to build some stuff. I've got bag 7 debagged. Got another one of these as well. Completely random. But there we go. It's all cool. We got lovely Simon in the house as well.
Hi, Si.
Good to see you, Si.
Right, Si.
I hope you've had a top week, my friend. Because I really like the castle stuff coming out this year between the Forestman set And the 90th anniversary castle was covered. Yeah. Do you know what? This is weird. On Friday, was it Friday? No, it was Thursday. Actually, it was Thursday. I brought out a new video. It's a new, just a short video, just showing you all the gift with purchases stuff that I've got recently. Of which there's quite a lot. And do you know what? I woke up on the Friday morning. I was like, I forgot to add one. The Monsters Book of Monsters. I got that. But there we go. I packed it all in there, didn't I, Barry? All the sets I got.
Yeah.
But do you know what? There's the cool thing is, right? I didn't build any of them, folks. I just literally, I just said what I got. That was it. It's a short 60 seconds. I mean, you can only do so much with 60 seconds. Let's face it. But the cool thing was, Robin Hood Bricks. He's very cool. He's a lovely sounding gentleman. He did exactly the same video, except he actually took his sets apart and built them and stuff like that. And the cool thing was, he genuinely loves the Forestmans, and he actually referred to them, Barry, and this was interesting. He referred to them as scoundrels. What's your thoughts on that?
Yeah, that's a good word you could use for him. I know he's a massive fan of them. I watch a lot of his videos myself, but yeah, it's little scallywag scoundrels. It's a good little word for him, I suppose.
Yeah, it is good actually. I like him. His wife sounds lovely as well. So maybe one day, folks. Maybe one day I'll get him on a London calling. Who knows? I'd have to reach out to him. Got a couple of ideas for guests in the near future. So watch this space. We've got the we've got 8 of those to do.
They did do a green one. I've got a green one.
Why have I been given a white one?
I've got a white one as well. I've got a green one and a white one.
What's this? What have you been given?
I've got a green one and a white one. Look. Woo-hoo.
I've got the white one. I haven't got the green one. I've got white ones. What's all that about? There we go.
The green's got to be better in it for that set.
Yeah, the green's better for this.
Definitely, that's what I'm saying. It looks like Spider-Man's in town. Or anyway, good to see you, Doc. Loved watching Good Morning Brickworld this morning. It was really good fun, dude. It really was. It's one of my favourite streams of the week. London Calling, being up there as well, and SARS as well. You know, there's a few streams. I quite like calling it SARS. It goes. That's the thing. I mean, well, London Calling, you can't really abbreviate that. London Call, that don't really work.
LC.
LC. Yeah, I did call it. Yeah, I do call it LC.
I call it London's Calling.
Yeah, that's the way Barry puts extra letters in words. That's like a very strange speech impediment. That is, Barry. You extend words. That does make me like. I've seen it on videos once. I saw, and about the third time I heard him say it, I was like, I've got to tell him about this.
I'm not having that.
Everyone, come and watch me tonight on London's Calling. It's not called London's Calling. But and then the third time of hearing it, I was like, I think I'm going to have to correct him in the nicest possible way. So
he got very angry at me. Very angry.
Messaged him and said, "Sort it out," didn't I? I was like, "I'm going to come out and duff you up."
Well, those words to effect. He's going to get carry on to me. That's what he said.
That's it, yeah. Carrie, gosh, she'll duff you right up, mate. She's like she's like a little Tyson. She is. Do you know what I mean? She'll have you. That's it. It's not. It wouldn't be her. It'd be Ian. Imagine that. Ian's a big old boy. I tell you, he's a tall lad. He wouldn't surprise me if he used to play rugby. In all honesty, let us know.
Ian's going to get a Barry hug when I see him. I've warned him. I pre-warned him.
Is he? Oh God.
Yeah.
Watch yourself, Ian. That's all I'm going to say to that.
Oh man.
These are so good. I love the way they do the turrets on top. There we go.
Yeah, it's very different. I've not seen them done like that too often, personally.
Yeah, there you go, folks. And look, so it's like that dodgy camera, isn't it, from the Lego Con? They're going, let's have a look inside.
Yeah.
But it does work. It's quite cool. I like that. Anyway, we saw Si O'Connor out there in the chat as well. Good to see you, Si.
Top of the morning.
He's not been feeling too well. He's been a little bit under the weather.
Bad hay fever, isn't he?
Hay fever is really bad at the moment. Which I'm
love you, Si.
I'm pulling it. He just goes, I'm pulling the sickie today, but I'm okay. Michael J Productions has to turn green over the Lego. Yeah, I'm going to literally have to phone up Lego and say, could you send me a green one, please? Just finish the Forestman's gift with purchase, says Gaz, aka the minifigure. It says, what an awesome smack, a smack of nostalgia.
It's lovely.
Yeah. I am going to build it, folks. And between you and me, I might be getting another one tomorrow.
Craig's flexing too, I see now, all of a sudden.
Yeah, look at that, folks. Look at him, look. It's got
Flex
two.
it, get it out.
What he's done is...
It's good enough for Titanium J, it's good enough for me.
He's photocopied it. Right,
I can't quite do a J, but I can do a ruler, maybe.
Can you twang it? Can you twang the ruler?
For crying out loud.
No, it'll snap probably. Shatterproof.
Shatterproof. They still write that on rulers.
I don't know.
Shatterproof. I just remember I got a shatterproof one. I tested that straight away, and it worked.
Question is, why have I got a ruler next to my bed?
Yeah. What?
Yeah. What are you measuring?
Yeah. Exactly. Yeah.
I've got 3 rulers.
Afraid, Nicole. Be afraid.
Why is it only millimeters as well?
I've got 3 rulers. Oh, you'll like this one actually.
Oh. What? Sorry about this.
This
is.
What be... This is actually quite cool.
What are you talking about? It's a Toblerone.
Toblerone. I love Toblerone. No, this is actually.
Why does that not surprise me? I love a Toblerone as well, mate, especially through the duty free. Tell us about your ruler you got there, the 3 lions, Bazza.
This is actually from the Tower of London. It's got all the kings and queens of England and the dates that they ruled.
Nice.
How quality is that?
Barry,
I think it's pretty cool.
I just had an idea, right?
Go on.
My office where I work. Obviously, what does London Bridge overlook? Tower of London. I need. Yeah. I could take the Forestman's set and build it over there. I could do like there's that set I could do. I could do the Aston Martin outside MI5. How about that? That would be quite fun. Wouldn't it?
Definitely put a call into the tower and get you put in custody.
Can you imagine the crowds that would be around you if you did it outside the Tower of London?
It'd be cool, wouldn't it? I'd just go there and set up a table or something.
Build the Lion Knights castle outside the Tower of London.
Yeah.
If I wasn't housebound, that is a good idea.
Dude, I tell you what, right? Because I said for ages, and I truly would like to do it, and I'm gonna see if I can get in touch with someone there that could rent me the space or something. But Leadenhall Market, which is obviously where the Harry Potter Diagon Alley's filmed, build that there, or just maybe I'll just go for something a bit smaller. But that's the set I can't wait to build. I might build that over Christmas. I'm thinking of I want to build something in particular over Christmas time. And because I enjoyed doing Home Alone so much, so much that I don't know, but yeah. So I don't know. August the 1st. I don't know. I think I'll something just fell off. I'll definitely go for the Aston Martin and the Explorer, but I think I'll build the Explorer on a stream. I'll probably do it. The sad thing is, the shame of it all is that I'm going to be building it when August the 1st is my first day back from holiday. I'm on holiday for 2 weeks before that. And then coming back and going straight into that. But I'll be in the office in London and I'll just nip to Leicester Square in my lunch break and get myself some bits. Right, talking of bits, some are just falling on the floor. Luckily, they all come in there. But yeah. All right, what's up? Did I see Liz was in the chat earlier on? Sorry, Sai was saying, she goes, I feel very bad. I love the Queen. What's up with the Queen? Oh, poor Liz, Bricklink. Is she not feeling too well? She goes, I'll be out on a date soon, Barry. I'll be out of date soon, Barry. Is it R ruling with bricks? Oh, there we go. Yeah, R ruling with bricks. I tell you what, I've still got the spirit of Snap to Good Bricks to my left here. I really have. I so enjoyed it. If anyone had said to me, you're going to have someone, your first person you're ever going to share a stream with on the cabin is going to be Canadian, speaks fluent French and Italian, I would have said, you're having a giraffe. But you know what, folks? That's exactly what happened. Right, let's pop that on there.
And none of us guessed.
No, no one guessed it. No, actually, sorry. No, one person did. Sorry, one person
guessed it.
One person guessed it because, and it was Brick Scene.
Yeah, I'm over half.
Yeah, and he basically remembered that Joey, aka Snaps With Bricks, said to him that he was going to Italy and that he might stop off in London, and that's how he got it.
That's cheating.
So yeah, but it was cool. It was cool. Food's going out some love. Greg, meet up on the 1st. Meet up on the 1st to check out the new Potter. Meet up on the 1st to check out the new Potter. Is it going to be what's happening on the 1st then regarding Harry Potter?
I think she mentioned a gift with purchase. I know there's a gift with purchase.
Yeah, the gift. There's the staircase, isn't there? The movable.
Oh yeah, the staircase thing.
Yeah.
Why is everyone getting so excited about a staircase? What's the big deal about that?
Because it's a gift with purchase that's usually quite good if you're a Harry Potter fan.
Yeah, Harry Potter gift with purchases are good actually. I'll give them that 100%. They're always good. Love a bit of Harry Potter. How are you getting on with your build anyway, Craigster? Let's
trying to catch up with you because you did so much off blooming camera.
Yeah, but I'm hosting. I'm going to be slower. The natural thing is for you to catch up. But show us where you're at. Let's make your build cam a bit bigger, shall we? Here we go. There we go.
Not too far apart.
This is my favourite bit because this is my favourite set from that forest land.
Yeah. Wasn't it lovely to have the old tree back in again?
What?
The original tree. Hold it up and you'll see the tree in it.
Oh, you mean the little spruce
ones?
Oh,
the spruce ones, yeah.
I've got thousands of them things.
You see the new one that's coming out?
Yeah,
it's going to be dark green.
I want the new one.
Is it good?
Yeah. Yeah, dark green. It's never come out in dark green before.
Is it not? Drawer full of bushes.
Have you?
And shrubbery.
They do the round ones as well.
You could call that drawer Kate.
Kate Bush.
Kate.
Yeah.
I can't get to it. It's too high.
Running up that hill.
Yeah, I've got to run up the hill.
Heathcliff.
Oh my God.
Someone was talking to me about that last night. I said to him, it's like being back in the 80s. He goes, why's that? I said, you got Kate Bush at number 1. Oh yeah.
Top Gun was the biggest selling movie, wasn't it?
Top Gun, yeah. He's back in the cinema.
We're back in a Cold War with Russia.
And we're back in a Cold War with Russia. There we go. It's the 80s all over again, folks.
Lego Castle.
Yeah, got Lego Castle. That's another one to add.
Yeah. And Space.
Yeah,
Dude, honestly.
And the recent picture of Greg looked like something out of the 80s.
Oh, come on. I look well cool in that. Ding, 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 ding. Do you know what? I thought I'm going to stick that out there. I'm going to make myself vulnerable and pop a picture out there of me with a beard. And one of the first people to comment was Richard, and he went, "What happened?" Which made me laugh out loud. It really did. But it was funny. But yeah, but then I shaved it for 2 reasons, by the way, folks. My beard. One, I only generally grow them when it's very cold, and I was in Scotland, and it's always cold and wet out there. And the other thing is, my mum kept saying to me, "Yeah, it ages you by 10 years." I was like, "Really?" And my wife didn't like it because every time we kissed, she said it was like being exfoliated. So what can I say? What was it? Yeah.
That and somebody reminded him they don't make only fools and horses anymore.
I looked rather dapper. I did. I was. I don't listen to Craig's abuse.
No one does, so don't worry about it.
I was out bearding him. Sounds a bit weird, doesn't it?
He outbearded me.
Bearded. Right. Oh, I'm loving this. I think I'm building some sort of gate thing that connects to a chain next. But it's very cool. Snap is saying, that's sweet, Greg. Cy Connor saying, under Bridge Bits, Kerry said the ruler will take to be updated soon. So I said, oh, Paul, I see. Yes. The ruler. Gift with purchase with the Harry Potter is so close to Prime Day. Gonna have. Well, this is the thing, folks. This is it. I mean, and this is quite a good thing as well, I think. Do you know what? I'm probably not going to buy much from Lego itself through July, but we have a couple of days where it's going to be Lego, the Lego is going to be going very cheap. And do you know what? I think we should set up a new channel on Discord with alerts for that, don't you, Craigster? Like for all the for Prime Day, and then maybe carry that on for Black Friday as well.
Okay.
Well, that way, because people, I mean, like I was messaging all sorts of people the other day about that deal.
Yeah, okay.
With the Safari thing, you know, which is a really good set. I got a couple of them.
We'll call it wheeling and dealing.
I'm not a suitcase insight.
Yeah, man. I need to go see that musical actually.
Yeah, it looks pretty good. Looks pretty good.
Yeah, has anyone out there been to any musicals recently? Actually, I'm sure Victoria Fisher I saw in a house earlier on. Victoria, lovely to see you if you're around. What was it? What was it? Top Brick says, he goes, Ondorf, I had a great, I had to get it. It wasn't the best time to buy a Lego for me, but I couldn't resist. Yeah, that's it. You got the bug, all right. Why doesn't the Green Dragon faction get any love? Underrated faction, in my opinion. What's your thoughts on that, Bazza?
The Green Dragon. So I'm assuming he's talking about the 2010 faction. So that was just before the 2013 range. Yeah, they're quite a small faction in that particular range. I think there was only about 3 sets that were made in that range. So they don't tend to get as much love, and they're quite expensive on the aftermarket buying the minifigs, unless you get the knockoff ones, which I wouldn't do. Never do that. Would I, Craig?
No.
Not figs anyway. But yeah, they don't tend to get that much love, but they're actually quite a decent faction, really. I don't actually own any personally, believe it or not. Because, like I say, they only come in 3 sets in 2010. So I think they're the ones he's talking about.
Yeah, let us know. Because I know Mikey's a big Pirates and massive Castle fan. I think he's more into Pirates than anything. But are the two kind of interchangeable, or is there a couple of centuries between them?
Yeah, quite a few. I mean, I'd imagine Pirates were what, 18th, 19th century, maybe? I don't know.
Yeah.
So when the English went over to America, so I'm assuming that's that time period, whereas medieval's quite far back.
Is it? Because wasn't there in that 3-in-1 set, wasn't there a pirate that came with that?
Yeah, they was too lazy to upgrade the torso, in my opinion.
Oh, really?
So
is that what
that was the main reason? Yeah, that was the reason why people was complaining about it. Yeah, they used a pirate torso in the set as a blacksmith.
Okay. Did you buy the blacksmith set, Barry?
Yeah, I got a blacksmith set. Yeah, it was one of the first sets I bought out my Dark Age, and yeah.
Was it? Oh, Barry, nice. It's a cool set. Have you lot out there got the blacksmith set? That is such a good set. Brilliant Lego idea set.
I've had a lot of people say that they don't think it'd go well with the castle because they're not in the same scale, and I'm sat there going, but the minifigure, it's just an ornate building.
Yeah.
You wouldn't put it inside the castle because the castle is the keep part. It'd be on the outside in the village.
Yes.
Yeah, I agree.
It's minifigure scale.
Yeah, it's true, actually. It is, isn't it?
Very strange. Some of these things that's been coming out recently have been weird.
It's nice seeing other people's perspectives, but yeah.
Yeah, just strange discussions that we seem to have been having that I would never have expected when you finally get something that you've been after for a while.
That's right. Sorry. I couldn't get
I
to
like
the
the fact
mic in
Barry
time.
covers his ears and just don't.
I didn't know what to do. I was like, what do I press next? What do I press? Because I'm on the phone, so I couldn't press it in time. Sorry.
Do you not have a mute button or anything like that? Like, I can't think what
Yeah,
your
on my
interface
phone.
looks like.
Yeah, on my
okay,
phone.
yeah.
But I couldn't get to it in time. I didn't know what to press. You know when you're like a rabbit in the headlights?
That's cool, mate. That's cool.
Well, if they're rabbit in them headlights, they're dead now because that car was going fast.
Well, it wasn't going 30 miles an hour, that's for sure.
Yeah.
The sirens the other day when I was filming the series 23 at the beginning. Oh my god, I've never heard it so loud.
Really?
Yeah, it was. I think the siren was going on for like 30 seconds, 45 seconds.
And is that how loud they are with your windows closed?
No, unfortunately that morning I had them open because it was just roasting hot that day.
Oh, okay.
At the moment I've got them closed. that's how loud you hear them.
Blimey, Barry.
I've got a 4-lane road outside.
Oh, okay. What, like a dual carriageway?
Kind of, yeah, kind of like that, yeah.
Wow. I'm missing. Am I missing? No, I'm not. So Barry, when are you like? What are you going to get on day one? Are you going to order the castle, and are you then going to, or are you going to order it later on in the year? What's going to be your plan of action?
My plan of action, fingers crossed, I'll get the castle on the 3rd, being a VIP member.
Yeah.
So yeah, I'm gearing towards getting that. Hopefully on day one it comes out. The space set, the Galaxy Explorer, I'd love to get as well, but it's a big thing buying both at the same time.
Oh yeah,
so,
dude. I mean, that's 400 quid gone, isn't it?
£4,500. So I'll wait till September when it's my birthday, and then I'll probably get it then.
Yeah,
if there's any in stock. Hopefully, there's some in stock. But yeah,
I think that is going to be a classic. That one, like I know it's. I think it's a classic already. I genuinely do. I want to know what people out there are thinking of getting as well. Are you going to? What are you going to get on August the 1st? I mean, I'm 2 sets. I'm 100% getting is the Explorer, and I'm getting the James Bond DB5. I may
actually get that.
Yeah. Do you know what though? The thing is, I might. My wife has said, you know. I mean, it's Christmas, but the thing is, right, if I did buy it then, and I said to my wife, this is it, put it away till Christmas, right? I get the Forestman. I get another Forestman set, potentially. So that's what might be worth doing that. Do you know what I mean?
Yes. Yeah, definitely. I'm going to pick up a Forestman set this week coming, hopefully. And then obviously if the Forestman comes back out as a gift with purchase for the castle, then I'll have 2. And that's what I wanted in the first place.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's my plan of action with that.
Dude, what's the how much is the Forestman going for at the minute?
It's dropped a little bit. I've seen it go for 40 now. It was fluctuating between 45 and 50, but some people are putting them on bidding, and you can get them a little bit cheaper on bidding. But it's flooded. It's absolutely flooded on eBay at the moment with them, which is good for me.
Yeah, that's what you want. That's what you want, and you hope that the price drops. Doesn't always. I mean, the Blue Milk Luke. That never dropped, so I just ended up buying that for 40 quid because what can I say? I just really wanted it. That was all.
Yeah, I was hoping to go down to about 25, but they never happened for me.
Never happened, man. Never happened.
I know.
And that is quite rare. That is quite rare. They're normally the market floods and then that's it. It drops, but I've never seen it not drop before. And even then, you could still buy them for like 60 quid. people were selling them from something, you know. I do like these flags are nice, Barry.
Which ones, Greg? Sorry,
these ones.
Yes, the originals. Yeah, got loads of those.
Yeah, dude, they're lovely.
The white flags are actually the most rarest. You can get them in white, but they're very rare.
Yeah, very cool, man. I love them. What are people saying out there? Oh, blimey, Barry, you got a good selection. Let's have a look.
Oh, it's just a few. I've got about.
Oh, I like the gold ones.
Yeah, the gold's quite nice. You can use them in other sets. You'll see them in other sets as well. Not just castle sets. They're using all different sets.
Yeah, dude, that is nice.
If you've got any white ones, keep hold of them because they're sought after.
Are they? Cool. I'd be interested to know what is going on with the market in respects to the Galaxy Explorer, the original one, Barry. I think the market will drop now because of that.
It's always been pricey there.
Yeah, it's still a buyer's market. I think you're still going to get people like myself, nostalgia people that still want that set as well. So they might display both of them together, the new one and the old, to show the difference.
I'm going to buy 2 of those sets or maybe even 3, because I want to do the alternative builds to it.
Yes, yeah, that'd be a good thing to do. Yeah,
and some clever sod on Rebrickable will then take what spare parts are left and build something out of them. I just love it, man. I love and you know what, Craig? The thing is as well, you're completely right what you say about the back end of it, the way it opens up into like the command center.
Yeah, very clever.
Yeah, it's very cool, man. It's very cool. Like I say, I'm hoping to get the Forestman set, another one tomorrow. And that's only because I got a friend of the channel, right? He's kind of like a member, but he's not. He's proper old school, and he doesn't do credit cards, doesn't do online banking, far from it, or anything like that. But he wants to be a member. So he said to me a couple of weeks ago, he goes, "What about if I get the odd gift we purchase here and there and give it to you? Would that be all right?" And I'm like, "Yeah, completely." So that's how I get another member in as well. So which is nice, good for them, because they're I work with the guy as well, so he's like a big fan. But yeah, this is interesting. So I've got to the section. Okay. I've just gone back. Now I'll go back. This is the thing, folks. I'm going back to like something like bag 2 now, with a load of Lego that's left, and this is now referring to that section. What is that about, Lego? Come on. I will say this though, and I know we've got the BrickBods out there. BrickBods, how did you find the PDF? I mean, it's doable. It's just okay, but I have found it quite frustrating. Yeah. I'm glad yours are as well. And I'm looking, my screen's that big, folks, and I'm looking at it. I'm like, I can't tell what I'm looking at. When Richard, when he complains when he's doing an old Star Wars set and he can't tell if it's brown or black, I completely know what he means now.
Yeah, it was the same doing my live stream when I was building that castle set there. Drove me around the bend. I couldn't see the PDF for it.
Yeah, dude, I completely empathize with you now. That was a long stream, Barry. I've never known anyone take so long to build like 4 bricks. Are you slower than Si? That was.
I was.
Nobody's slower than Si.
No, Barry was slower than Si.
Dan was doing his first ever stream, so that doesn't really count.
And I was trying to manage everything. I was managing the chat and wanted to keep everyone
manage everything.
Yeah, I was,
manage everything. Yeah. I'm managing everything. Yeah, sell me shares. Fill up me car. Send a fax.
People do take it for granted when you first do it. It's very difficult to build on stream and do the chat.
Difficult.
So hard.
Practice that now. You've done loads of streams.
This is true.
It's really hard mocking. Anybody who thinks that they can do mocking on streams, be prepared.
Oh no,
it's really hard.
I'd never. I'd rather do Technic. 100%. Give me Technic any day over trying to mock. Unless I had some sort of gave myself some instructions. I'll tell you what I've been doing recently though. When I've been thinking about mocks and things like that, I've been drawing it. Is that a thing?
Yeah, you can draw it out first.
I just draw it out. Yeah.
Yeah, that's a good idea.
But I don't even do it in studs or anything like that. I just literally draw it, and then I think, right, okay, that's what I'm going to build. And I've been doing a few bits and pieces, folks, because I might as well show you like what I'm doing. I haven't got the lights on that end, but look over there, folks. Look, can you see the track over there? And then what I'm going to do, where you've got that big gap of white. Actually, do you know what? If I make it bigger, you'll be able to see what I'm looking at then. There we go. So where it's kind of white on the edges there, I'm going to cut base plates to 24 studs. That means the whole table will be taken up with train track, but also down the edging as well. I'll be able to build a train station. And over here, my good friend Snap to Grid Bricks actually bought me a set. Hello there. Look, see that there? That set there. He bought me that, and now I'm going to build that in the next, I don't know, next week or the week after, something like that. And then I'll have a station to put there. And I bought a load of stuff to start doing the track, but I've got to get the base plates down. I've got to do some mills plate stuff. I've got to do all sorts of bits and pieces. It's a never-ending story, folks. But that's kind of a little bit of foresight into what's going to be going on with good old Lagondon.
Is that the one with the cool bus in it? That train station?
Yeah, it's got the blue bus in it.
Yeah,
and,
I love that. That's awesome.
And it's got a port cabin as well, Barry.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, you've got to put a port cabin in there for us.
You love your port cabin, don't you, Baz?
He does.
Yeah, I don't know where that started from, but yeah, I'll roll with it.
I tell you where it started from, Barry. It started from because you started chatting about bits and pieces and stuff like that. You went, "Oh, I like that. It's got a port cabin in it." And then the next thing you come up with, you went, "Oh, that's got a port cabin as well. I like port cabins." And it was just like, this geezer's got to think about port cabins. and that's where it is. It kind of stuck from that, Barry, I'm afraid.
I thought you watched my last fishing video.
Probably.
Have you ever tipped a pot cabin with somebody in it, Barry?
Oh my!
No, I would never do something like that ever.
Yeah, you have.
I'm a good boy.
Yeah, you have.
It's like in Police Academy when they put it to the crane.
Because it's funny.
Oh, that would be a nightmare. That would be horrific.
Can you imagine that?
Yeah.
Well, there's a scene in this week's The Boys where all I will say is one of the characters just needed to go to the bathroom. I'll leave it at that, folks. If you've seen it, you know exactly what I mean, and who I'm talking about, and what happened that moment. That is a funny episode, man. That's funny. It's so wrong on so many ways, but it's incredibly, incredibly funny. Not the TV series you'd watch with your parents, that's for sure.
Blimey.
Oh, like not in a million years. I can't believe you not watched any of it yet, have you, Barry?
No, I don't have the Prime to watch it, but I will watch it at some point. Yeah,
I got you, mate. I hear you.
I will watch it at some point.
I think Richard started watching it now, isn't it?
I think so.
Yeah, like when I heard he's never watched it, I was literally shocked. I was like, that program was practically made for him.
It's crazy, isn't it? I watch Boys and think of Richard.
Well, no, I just think Richard would like. I just think Richard would find. I mean, it's got
New Zealand stuff.
It's got two Kiwis in it as well. Got two Kiwis in it, hasn't it? Oh, this is awesome, man. This is some sort of drawbridge. I think I made a drawbridge, Barry.
Drawbridge?
What?
Yeah, man.
No, you're making the roof.
Am I?
Yeah.
It's connected now. It's connected.
It's got a portcullis or a port.
Yeah, that's me.
Well,
a Barry portcullis.
But it's not. Yeah, but it's not a drawbridge. It's a portcullis.
Oh, I've got no idea what that means. Cullis is French for gate, isn't it?
Yeah, castle door. Yeah, the iron gate.
Well, I thought it was French for garden gate. Are you sure about that?
You cheeky one. Garden gate.
Garden gate. Or Portaloo door. That's what it stands for. Portaloo door. Le Cullis. The PDF is much better than the app. Oh my word, is it really? I think you did it by the app, didn't you, Ian? The Brickbot says this is why printed instructions are more important than you realise. I don't think the printed ones would have even been that much better, to be honest. But yeah, I feel your pain. I find the PDFs great as I built back in January live streams. It's the very first live stream I ever done. Yeah, I use PDFs all the time for live streams. Also, old instructions are much harder. They are. They genuinely are. When people ask me what's the hardest set you've ever built, it would be the 80s and the 90s sets because of those instructions. That is a thing out there, folks. I'm feeling your pain. I really am. This is why I expected better from Lego, actually, because this is more than a premium product. This is like as good as it should get. Build the original Black Seas Barracuda is more difficult than the new one, even though the new one is much bigger, all because of those instructions. Yeah, it's true. True. Minifig Who is, yes, 100% Mikey J Productions. It completely agrees with you. Top Bricks TB says, does anyone ever feel like they are on a hamster wheel? When you buy sets, I feel just when I think I've got ahead. Top Bricks, honestly, here's a tip for you, right? You never, ever be ahead. It is practically impossible. And you know what? If you're new, I mean, I'm presuming you're fairly new because I do apologize. I've not heard of you before. Great name, though, by the way. Hey, TB. What I will say is this, right? Any new YouTubers, Twitchers, Instagrammers out there who like to go live and stuff like that, do yourself a little favor, right? This year, between Christmas and the new year, don't go blowing all your money. Reason being is that January the 1st, it all resets and you start all over again. You take a deep breath and you're like, here comes 2023. And first day one will be the modular. And then you start seeing the trends and how things work. So do hold some money back. But also, try and get yourself a few deals as well. There's normally a few of those around, especially around Black Friday. Aldendorf says, I will watch Doctor Strange tomorrow as I've been waiting for it. Yeah, it's an intriguing film. Be interested to know what your thoughts are on that, Aldendorf. The phrase "pop goes the weasel" comes to mind. You know what I mean when you say it. Then I have to make it.
He'll like the pizza balls, though, won't
he? He will like the pizza balls. Yeah. He just eats. That's all he eats all day long: breakfast, lunch, and dinner. Pizza. I have binders and binders of instruction booklets. Yeah, I do keep mine as well, actually. I'm going to have to do a video soon of all the boxes. I've kept all the boxes since I first started streaming and doing live builds and stuff like that. I think it'd be an interesting build, potentially an interesting video for people to see where I'm at with why I'm throwing away. I mean, for example, should I throw away this? Like, should I throw away this one? This is the box that this set come in.
Nah,
No.
I wouldn't throw that one away.
Why not? I'll just throw it. Just throw it. Just throw
More
it.
exclusive.
Yeah.
It's a lot more exclusive than most other boxes.
Yeah, I'm not throwing mine away.
Well, there you go, see, folks. Everyone's got an opinion on
Look at him. Look at him. Look, he's trying to trigger us, Craig. He's trying to trigger us.
He doesn't trigger me. If he throws it away, I'll just be laughing at him for.
Nothing triggers Craig. He's dead inside, aren't you, Craig?
Some things trigger me, like stickers.
Oh, I know the thing that triggers you, Craig.
Midlands triggers me.
Yeah, Midlands triggers you. And talking about my opinions on the Book of Boba Fett.
It doesn't trigger as much as bore me to death.
But you say something. You have to say something.
Because it's like, here we go again.
Well, but you're still moved to say something. Blimey, that goes in there well. Do you know what? I didn't expect.
But you never said that before.
What's that?
That went in well.
That went in there very well. My word. It goes literally all the way down.
Yeah.
It sounds so wrong, but it's true.
The colours in front of the door.
Look at it,
Oh
folks.
my God. Has he actually ever been to a castle?
Have I been to a castle? I used to frequent the Anne Boleyn.
If you pull the little brown handle back, you can wind it up and then put the handle down and stop it from slipping.
I know that. But no, cool. I bet I've never built a castle before, you horrible castle menu. Look, let's show you what I mean, folks. Let's do this as well so we can see the others on it.
Now.
Watch him break it now. You should see him, folks. You should have seen him, right? Mr. Midlander over there, right? When
he's pushing his luck now.
I know.
He laughed then. Did you see that, Craig? Did you see that, Bazzo? He actually laughed then. There was a little come out his face. Right.
I was laughing at you Frenchman.
But yeah, welcome to the. There we go. Going up. Look at that. Oh, it's still going up. That's good.
Oh, we got it stuck then, didn't he?
No, it did. It was all right. Just bend it back in place, and that's it. We're there. Look, it's like that. And I'll let it down. Here we go. Let's see if it drops down. Smooth as silk. Oh, there we go. Look at that. Voila.
I've been playing with that all night, weren't you now, Barry?
I love it going up. I'll be like, oh, stand back from the doors, please. Colours
Gemma,
going
come
up.
and look at this.
Yeah. I mean, Jem, look at this. Look what I've made it. It looks like a face, doesn't it? Is it me? Is this castle? If I was reviewing this, right? This is what I say. This castle reminds me of the fascia of the Amityville horror films from the 70s. Does anyone remember those? You know, my mum's actually been to that house as well. Strange fact, but true, folks. It really is. Anyway,
was that before she had you?
No. Right, let's pop myself back up there. Perch myself up there, Barry. Right, okay.
Can you hear me?
We can hear you.
Yeah, we can hear you.
Yeah, my data's just run out, so I'm back on internet. So there's fingers crossed.
Wi-Fi. All right.
Yeah,
cool.
fingers crossed.
You use all your data. I can't gift you any.
It's all right. Let's just see what happens.
Yeah, we'll see what happens. What can possibly go wrong, Barry? It won't be anything too major. Don't worry, mate. Right. Okay. So, what's that? A castle? If more like watchtower, Greg. It's Bricklink. It says, not going to lie, I'm offended by Craig. He offends me all the time. Don't worry about it.
Why? What have I said now?
Yorkshire. I said a Yorkshire offensive. It must be. Battle of the Roses. I've got no idea what that was about, but anyway, I know it's something to do with Yorkshire. He goes, I am new. I found your channel through your shorts. Thank you for liking my name.
Lots of people have found him through his shorts.
I do wear shorts, funny enough. I've got shorts on today. Yeah, but we jest. Actually, do you know what? I'm not at Top Bricks. I'm not even the most famous person for wearing shorts. I'm really not. That would go to my friend Tech Productions. He's got a jolly good channel as well. It's definitely worth checking him out. Brickapix, or rather, I should say, the Brick Bods. This is Carrie, by the way. Top Bricks. She says, and she does talk like this. I give you my word. She goes, Ian wanted to chuck the box for the set, but I kept it. And she probably would have duffed him up. So if you tune in Top Bricks on a Friday, you will meet Carrie. And you'll see exactly, you'll be like, blimey, that's a really good impression, Greg. But offended for Craig, not for once. We got Brickmaster out there. He goes, I have returned.
Ganging up on me for?
Yeah,
Greg offends us all the time with his face.
Oh, that wasn't nice, was it? That wasn't nice.
Oh, how far's this going to go?
Yeah, you big goat.
Shots fired. But it's to get the sympathy vote for you, Greg. So they give you super chats and join your membership.
Oh yeah. Okay. We're doing really well. We've got 3 today. We've got a couple of super chats and we got 3 new members today, folks. Amazing, it really is. Big Nate Bricks is back as well. Say hey all.
It's only because they want to see me on Discord laying down in the chat. That's all that is.
Laying down in the chat. I mean, anyone lays down, it's you, Bazza.
That's what I mean.
He was on Discord the other night. I'm like, are you laying down, Barry? He went, yeah. It's like looking at me like, what's your problem? It's like, fair enough. Never streamed with someone laying down. Yeah. He looks very happy, a bit too happy if you ask me. There we go. So yeah. There we go. What am I doing? What am I doing next?
See, you can't read. There you go.
What's that? As I said, don't worry.
Offended for you, not by you. So you just got to show you can't read.
I can't read. No, I just interpreted it into my in a way that worked for me. Okay.
He's on a wind up at the moment, isn't he? He's on a proper wind up.
He's more of a wind up than that Kelly.
Sort him out, Kerry. Sort him out. Come on, let's go and duff him up.
She would as well, mate. I tell you. Right. I got
not if you hold her at arm's length. She can't.
Oh, that wasn't nice.
See if I get a trigger.
Let me at him. Carrie be like this here. Oh, I've got bigger arms than that. What are you talking about? She'd be tapping away on that keyboard, smashing it to bits.
Now that was a low blow, Scott.
What did Scott put?
He said low blow when I said about you, but I said that was a low blow. Getting hit by Carrie is a low blow.
It really would be. Oh, there we go. Goes at the front. I'm looking for where these bricks go. They go right at the blooming front.
Which is a good time to remind people that they're doing awesome stream on a Sunday night as well.
Yes.
Yeah.
And do you want to remind us what time they do that?
Barry will know better than me because I'm always usually tied up on a Sunday night.
Yes. They are normally at 8:30 UK time. And I believe tonight, I could be wrong, but I believe tonight they may be in the Lego room. I think they might be streaming from the Lego room.
Are they in the loft? Is it the loft?
I think so. Yeah, it's going to be hot up there.
They'll both be sweating, that's for sure.
You certainly will be.
I'll be hot up there.
It'll be mafting.
It'll be what?
Mafting.
Mafting? What's that mean?
Mafting. Yeah, when you're hot, mafting.
I've never heard that phrase in my life, and I've lived a very, very colourful life. I have, you know.
What's that other one you say about coming online?
Oh no,
I
have to be going on Discord, and you're like, no idea what I'm on about.
No, it wasn't going on Discord. It was saying else. Get off on Discord. That was it.
Yeah, off on Discord, as in going on Discord. Off on Discord.
No, that's coming off of Discord. That's not going on.
Off on Discord.
It's like, what is he going on about?
Yeah.
As Carrie says, we're hoping for a decent breeze. Well, what can I say?
I'll take notice of what's going on.
I say, Carrie, do yourself a favour, right? Take up some icy water, and if Ian gets risky, just throw it over him.
Get the lolly ices out.
I'm from the north as well.
This is awful.
I know. I heard Brickapix. You're a fellow Yorkshire lady, aren't you? like Craig.
What?
What?
Move not heard that, and I'm for what? Move not what? Mafted. You've never heard the word mafted?
What is mafted?
Mafted.
Move not heard that.
Never heard of it.
And I'm from the north as well.
Never
There you
heard
go,
of it.
see? There you go. You're talking out your backside.
It's a bit like Chip Spice. People don't know about Chip Spice. That came from.
No idea. So apologies, folks. I mean, he's just talking gibberish now. I think it's the thought of going back to work tomorrow. It's getting to him. He goes, the blacksmith is on back order for me. I ordered it, and I got the forest hideout. Oh, good shout. Do you know what? That is a good combo, isn't it? Those two.
Yes.
I tell you what.
Both got great trees in them.
Yeah, top bricks. Right. Let me take it from me. Right. I've streamed that set. I have. Check it out. It'll be on. Check out all LBB's live stream playlist, right? And I tell you what, that tree on the blacksmith, I love the blacksmith set. But that tree, I don't even call it a tree. It's just a bit of something.
You'll be all right. You'll be all right, because you can build, so you'll be fine.
Awful. How they can even call it a tree, I don't know.
It's a beautiful tree.
It looks nice, but it's horrible to build.
Easy.
It is, and everyone agrees with me once they've built it as well. Except Craig.
It's a doddle to build.
Craig probably glues his together or something.
Nope, don't use Craggle.
I don't use Craggle. I don't believe in that. It's the devil's work, is that Craggle?
I've turned into Phyllis off them in Coronation Street now.
With his pink hair. You've got your hair pink now.
Percy. Ooh, Percy. Sorry for my American friends. They probably think, what on earth are they talking about?
Or anyone below 30 years old.
Yeah.
90% of the
yeah, below 40, yeah. I do apologise. If anyone's heard of a programme in the United Kingdom called Coronation Street, then you know what I'm talking about. Right. Honestly, this is so weird, this set, in the sense that you build stuff. I'm building stuff that I thought I'd finished building ages ago. But it is good fun, though. I'm liking these. These parts, by the way, folks, are what they use in the new castle as thatched roofing, but brown variations of it.
Yeah, and the other slope piece that's in here that you said they use for the broken decoration under the top of the wall, they use that in the lighter tan.
Yeah.
To do the thatched roof.
Oh, honestly, this is so good. This is such a good, cool set. It does when it's coming together. You sort of think, "Wow, this is actually really, really cool."
Just these colours on this PDF, this blooming brown.
Yeah, honestly, folks, it is a pain in the ass. It really is, and I don't say that lightly. Like, it is a blooming. Like, it's distracting. It's the last thing you want to be doing on a live stream.
Eye strain.
Really, yeah. Eye strain. I'm liking all the foliage though. I've never had a set with so much foliage on it.
Like a bit of foliage, do you?
I do. I can appreciate.
Like the treehouse set. The treehouse set's got a load of foliage in it.
Yeah. It's got two lots of foliage on it as well, Baz.
Yeah, different coloured leaves, I think.
Yeah, no, you're spot on, dude. Spot on.
Seasons, multi-seasonal.
It sure is. Anyone out there got the tree house? Because that is a lovely looking set. We have time, 7:30. All right.
Let's get a wriggle on now, don't you?
You got many more to do, like packets.
I got
2 bags.
Yeah, I've got to get a wriggle on. All right. I think we're just about to make it. I'll give myself an hour. I've got to get it done in the hour. So I need to chat less and do more.
Talk, Barry. Talk.
Right, scan of chat. Brickapix. Yorkshire Lash, yes. I do love a bit of spice, though. What is it? Is it seasoning? Is it chip spice?
Yeah.
I never knew that.
Oh, no, you started talking and broken down. Unbelievable.
Internet going.
No, internet going. He always knows bad. Barry say, "Can you hear me?"
Until we asked him to talk.
Yeah. Can you hear me?
He's got his lips puckered as well, frozen.
Yeah.
He's moving again.
Oh, look at him! Look, he's got that look. Oh, there he is.
I'm kind of here. I'm sort of here. I'm doing my best.
He's going to be hunting for a cable tomorrow.
Or getting more data on his plan because his firm was doing quite well.
Yeah. You got like 2 megabytes of a monthly free data or something, have you, Baz?
I used to have 20, but I've got, I think it's 4. I think I have 4 megabytes.
Blew
You
through
can even
that
open up a Word document with that.
Yeah, I know. But I used to have 20, like I say, when I was doing live streaming when I was fishing. But I cancelled it because I wasn't bothering anymore. I was just thought I'll just make it right down to the lower amount. But
yeah,
it's times like this I wish I had more.
Step 523.
Don't forget, folks, if you just tuned in, do us a favour, give us a thumbs up, and check out the survey as well, folks. We've got a little survey on the go, which is good fun.
Yeah,
just done that. Got another one to do now.
50 votes so far.
Really, is that what we got up to? Thank you, everybody, for that.
Yeah.
That's amazing. That's really good for a Sunday night. Super appreciate that. Thank you so much, everyone. We're very noble.
Yeah. Thanks for joining us, everyone. Really enjoying it. It's a good stream so far. I had a bit of a laugh.
Try and sell it, Barry. Try and sell it, will you?
I can't sell what I don't have, though. It's nice watching
you
YouTube.
Don't know you're in it. So you have an amazing time. Everything is awesome.
I got forced into it,
chat
people.
The best chat ever. They're so good. Everyone in the chat is giving us a thumbs up. They'll be checking you out in the description below. And if you want to watch episode 1 of this amazing, out of this world, it'll make you euphoric stream, then don't forget to check out episode 1 as well. That's how you do it, Barry.
Open Bill Repeats in the house. How you doing?
Hey.
Hope you are. Hope you're well.
I love his Instagram. He does this Instagram. Check. You got to try and guess it in 20 seconds. I do like that. That and Wordle are my favourite quizzes at the moment.
Wordle.
Thank you.
All right. Has anyone done their Wordle today? I can tell you if you need to know it.
Well, there won't be any fun then, will it? You tell them.
Keep it going. I mean.
Keep your streak going.
Yeah, that's it. Don't bother with Wordle. I'll just tell you what the answer is. Actually, I've got to try and remember it now. I did it in 3. All I'll say is I use the usual word that I use most of the time is the first word is alone, right? And it wasn't one of those letters, and I still managed to get it in 3 today.
Oldendorf going off for his pizza. See you later.
Go. Nothing new there. There's always a part of the stream where Oldendorf goes off for his pizza. Enjoy your pizza, Oldendorf. I'm curious. Do you actually have the same pizza, or do you have different pizzas? Like,
do you have pineapple on it?
Oh, don't go there.
I love
Barry.
a pineapple on pizza.
Jeez, no way, Jose.
It's not that bad.
It tastes nice.
It's not that bad.
It's not that bad.
Not that bad means it's horrible. What's the matter?
I normally don't have it on my pizza, but if it's on there, I wouldn't complain.
Yeah, it tastes nice. Not wrong with it.
Each
for their own. I mean, the American the mac and cheese pizza, and it tasted nice, but I wouldn't have it at home like that. Probably heart attack on a plate.
Stuff as much meat on as possible. Meat, red onions, and mushrooms.
I do like a Kiev pizza. One of my favourites is usually a vegetarian, a Kiev.
A Kiev?
Never heard of that.
Chicken Kiev pizza.
Chicken Kiev pizza?
Yeah.
Chicken Kiev.
It's basically just chicken, mushrooms, garlic sauce, cheese, obviously. That's it. And maybe some mushrooms, peppers, something like that.
Oh. Never had that.
But yeah. Usually the tastiest ones are the vegetarian pizzas.
Yeah, I kind of agree with that.
God, yesterday I nearly bought a vegan sausage roll from Marks and Spencer's.
How would you do that?
Well, I just thought I'd be a bit healthy, and then I was like, no, I can't be doing with that.
I can't be doing. I don't know how people can do it, because I mean, I know I can eat a sausage roll and it's pig, but eat a vegan in a sausage roll? No thanks, I'm not into cannibalism.
They don't count, mate.
It's meat, isn't it?
They're 70% veg, they are.
I know, but
Right. Let's get that on there.
Burko Bricks is saying pineapple is the greatest of all the fruits and is perfect for a pizza.
Burko.
Yeah, it goes nice on a pizza.
Burko, honestly,
pineapple's
mate.
nice.
I really like Burko.
So I
really like.
I like exotics.
Really? Naomi loves her Hawaiian pizza. It's her favourite pizza. That's what she wants.
Naomi's little, she's great.
Right, but she can like it. We're not the pizza police on here.
Yeah, pizza police. Right, you lovely lot. I'm on bag 8 now, so I'm going to get my bag sorted out. Shall I play the video again? I feel we do a video an hour. I'm doing a bag an hour at the moment, but I've got 2 bags.
You should have had the first one ready, so you could have shown the first one again.
I think I've deleted the first one.
I know.
See.
I wouldn't
I
surprise
just want to
me.
hear the music.
Well, I deleted the first one because, I like to keep my ship in order, as they say.
We usually play the video, people, so we can all go for a pee. That's why.
Oh, that's true. That's true. Yeah. Anyway, like a question I always ask Craig at least once a stream. Craig, what's your favourite speed champion?
It's
that
laugh.
Is that? I can't stop laughing like it. That's the problem. What can I say? That's how I laugh. Anyway, folks,
and the fact that anybody who's new now thinks that that's a thing, and it's me taking the Mickey out of Greg saying "Kuntash." That's just got lost in translation.
It's not. That's just how they say it in Yorkshire.
No, that's how. No, that's how you said it that time. You went real close to the mic and said, "I can watch the stream back."
I mean, Kuntash. Like that.
His lips right round it. He did.
Got
really carried away.
Anyway, look, I'm going to get another bag out, folks, so you don't have to listen to some ACMR crackling. I'll play the video on how I built this section here, which I'm calling the folly part. Anyway, folks, this is it. Sit back. 2.5 minutes, make a cup of tea, go to the loo, whatever. Think of it as an advert. Otherwise, if you just tuned in, give us a thumbs up. Check out everyone down in the description below. And enjoy this video. Here we go.
Stars inside your eyes. In my mind, I'm holding on to all the sparks, flying through the dark while we collide. Tell me that I'm all you ever wanted. Take me to a crowded place, and on the wall I see is the way that you breathe. Hit me like a hurricane, and I know all I need is your love next to me. Oh, I keep thinking
Voila! I'm loving that. And I keep sinking into your... You know what I mean? So yeah, that was it, folks. That's how we did that section of it. I hope you enjoyed it. Let me know, folks. Do you actually enjoy me doing the videos? I like to do it because I think it just adds a new bit of a dimension. Plugs. Plus, sorry, I think it was Psychon stream then. Plus, it gives us an excuse to kind of just take a bit of a chill out. Do you know what I mean? Grab something quick to drink. Eat something quick and stuff like that, because we're true professionals here, folks. We really are. We really, really are. Anyway, let me know if you like it, or if you want to comment back or whatever like that. But yeah, otherwise, as people normally do in those videos, they talk jibber jabber about their conquests with pizza. Do you know what? The biggest pizza I've ever eaten, folks, this is absolutely true. I ate it once when I was playing. They called it bowls. I went bowling, and for some reason I just thought it'd be a good idea to eat a 26-inch pizza, thin crust mine, and it was lovely. It really was. Consequently, I didn't do particularly well at the bowls, but it was good fun. It was good fun though.
They're quite a filling though, pizzas, I find.
Oh yeah, they're really filling. Not the best thing in the world for you, but I tell you what, the best pizza I've ever had was when I was in Tuscany. I had hardly anything on it, but it just tasted amazing.
There's anywhere that does it, mate. Somewhere that does it well, mate. Somewhere like there's going to do it well.
Yeah, dude, and they really did
Tuscany.
as well. Knocked it out of the park. Love Tuscany. Talking of Tuscany, Snap, if you're out there, are you back home now? He's going to be forever on it because he went from here. I thought he was going back to Canada, but he didn't. He was going back to Italy. Amazing. He's a good lad. I miss him. Bundles. So anyway, folks, I'm building bag 8 now. So here we go. This is the section. Oh, let me turn that around. You can see actually what I'm doing then. There we go. There we go. You can see that a bit better now. There we go. I reckon, honestly, I'm not joking, right? But I think Castle Grayskull would look amazing made out of Lego.
It has been done.
Oh, has it?
Yeah.
I know it's been done in Mega Blocks.
Yeah, it's been done in Lego Farm. I've got a poster of it.
Oh, did it look good, dude?
Yeah.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah, I want to get the Mega Construct one. Christmas, hopefully.
Yeah, I remember you saying, Baz. I mean, does anyone? Are there anyone out there into Mega Constructs? And if they are, like, do they do things like Lego Cons or Construct Cons or Mega Cons? I suppose it is. Oh, blimey, was that you? You're right out there, Craig.
Yep.
Oh, let's take a butcher's knife at this, shall we?
Reflection.
Or butcher's hook, I should say.
There you go. That's all Lego. That poster.
Wow, where did that all come from? What that poster? What was that all about? Hey man,
He's painted the wags as well from Lord of the Rings.
Oh,
wow! Can you imagine that if that come out as a range as a theme? Oh,
that's Orion Pax. He does a lot of his own custom stuff that you can buy instructions for. He's an ex-Lego designer.
Imagine that. By the power of Grayskull invested in me, I do declare, He-Man. Sorry, Barry, that was a slight what-if version of He-Man, that was.
Okay.
I never knew. I mean, you know Superman Clark Kent, right? He had the glasses.
Yeah.
He-Man had nothing. He just had, like, I don't know, his pants looked like he was made of hay, if you ask me. But how did they never, like Prince Adam and him? How did no one ever...
Well, all of a sudden, he just got a tan and no one knew who he was. He wasn't the same person.
Yeah, like he'd been
Still had yellow hair.
Yeah, tan bed.
Yeah, he'd had a sunbed, and then all of a sudden, he was like a different person. No one knew who he was.
I like Cringer.
Same muscles, same hair. Cringer was awesome.
I mean, the minifigure, the figure of He-Man and Adam, they're exactly the same thing. They just had a different body. Like, it was the same body, just repainted.
I used to like the battle damage ones. Do you remember them? You could press them and punch them in the battle. Flip round, wouldn't it?
Yeah. My favourite was Leech Man from, I think he was from the She-Ra range. You know, where you put it on a glass and it sticks to the glass?
Oh, yeah.
The mouth. Used to love He-Man.
Man.
Yeah, Beastman. I like Beastman. And who's the one with the robotic arm? Jaw, something or other?
Trapjaw.
Trapjaw, yeah.
What was Trapjaw?
Do you remember the cartoon Trapjaw?
Yeah.
Oh no, Trapdoor. Sorry, Trapdoor.
Trapdoor with the blue plasticine guy.
Trapdoor.
Yeah. Don't you open that trapdoor. You're a fool if you dare. He used to go, old glommets. They used to crack me up there, dude. Old glommets. Was that David Jason?
Might have been.
I don't know. I know he done Duckula. He done Duckula, didn't he? Count Duckula.
Count Duckula. Yeah, Count Duckula. That was a funny show. He's done loads of
Nanny
things,
and Igor.
Oh, those were the days, mate. Those were the days.
Penfold as well, didn't he? Danger Mouse, Penfold.
I think he did. Yeah. Okay, so been back to reality for a week now. Oh, snap! Honestly, dude. Oh, dude, I feel so sorry for you, honestly, because you had a big holiday there, dude. I hope you feel rejuvenated anyway. How are we going to get you guys to Chicago next year? I'm definitely up for that, dude. Don't worry about that. I'm going to start working on that. I've just finished the Lego Titanic. Now it's on display on my Lego building desk. You must have a big Lego building desk, or not much of it left. If it's anything like your avatar, and your desk is the size of your runaround car, it would be bloody massive. Nice to meet you, Ivan. Welcome to the LBB family, my friend. That is a big car. I love monster cars. Love a monster car. Used to love a monster Beetle. Is that still a thing? Oh, hello. Someone's got a squeaky chair.
It's mine.
Is it?
Yeah.
The size one's starting to squeak a little bit now, don't you? Nate to mushrooms, full stop. Oh, I love mushrooms. Mushrooms are good. Big Nate's out there says, grab Gray's skull now because Snake Mountain is coming soon. Oh, you got to get that soon then, Bazza.
What, in Mega Construct, is it?
Yeah. Big Nate's saying...
Oh, man, I've got to get that quick then.
Yeah, he's saying that the Snake Mountain's coming. So that's...
I like that as well. That is, yeah, that's awesome as well. Oh, man, what are they doing to me? I'm trying to stop buying stuff, and then all this stuff's coming out.
That's why I don't chase that rabbit out.
There is one I couldn't pass up if they did it, and that would be the Cat's Lair from Thundercats. If they did that, I couldn't pass that up. No way.
I've seen it done in Lego as well, that a few times.
Yeah.
Have you?
Seen the ideas set, the Thunder Tank.
Oh, the Thunder Tank, yeah.
The actual lair was a sure. And you could take the red hair from an Exer Force guy and stick it on just the head of one of the Chima characters without the lion, because underneath it looked like Lion-O.
Oh, did it? Oh, wow.
Yeah.
I love Thundercats. Probably more than He-Man, if I'm being honest.
Really? Oh. I tell you, I'd like to see. Here, I'm going to throw it out.
I was a big
folks.
Thundercats fan as a kid.
I tell you who I was a massive fan of when I was a kid, and I think it would actually do all right today if it came out as a theme, is Battle of the Planets. Remember that?
Yeah, the planets. We like a bit of Ulysses there, don't we?
Oh, dude, love, but not. I can't. I'm amazed at the amount of people that's never heard of it. Like Ulysses was amazing. The Odyssey ship. Oh my god, it was amazing.
It was around the same time as Jason the Wheeled Warriors as well, wasn't it?
Yeah, Jason the Wheeled Warriors. That was good. That was mad. That was that plant thing, wasn't it? Jason the Wild Wheelers.
Yeah, the baddies were.
Yeah, they were weird, man. Like they could literally destroy planets, couldn't they, with these giant roots? It's literally. Do you know what? Right? It's literally the opposite of things now, isn't it? Like everything's now is be green and all that sort of thing, and that was the complete opposite of that. They were like they wanted to destroy it because the plants would just destroy countries and continents and planets. Just generally speaking, didn't do too well, didn't it?
Children's TV is so much better. Children's TV and cartoons back in the 80s and 90s was so much better.
Yeah, Mask.
Maybe it's because when we was growing up. Yeah.
Yeah, I like my mask.
Yeah.
Craigster
likes a bit of Mask. Yeah. The fusion of man and machine.
It's way up there in the background is the rhino rig. You just see it on my shelf.
And very good it is as well.
It's in front of the sandcrawler. How weird is that?
I saw a building in London the other day that reminded me of a sandcrawler, believe it or not, folks. In fact, I did a little video of it. I'm going to have to put it out as a reel or something like that and say...
I bet I know where it is as well.
It was near Moorfields Hospital, funny enough. In case that...
No. I thought you were talking about the one opposite Decathlon at Surrey Quays.
No.
Yeah, it's one where I used to work at Canada Water. It looks exactly like a sandcrawler.
Does it?
Yeah.
Well, this is probably of the similar ilk, my friend.
Oh, awesome! I'll have to check that out.
Yeah, I'll post something up. Honestly, I mean, yeah, I just thought, blimey, let's imagine what a sandcrawler would be. It's the same sort of size as what a sandcrawler would be as well, I guess.
Yeah, I'll have to find the meme for the Canada Water one. Someone made and posted it up recently.
Oh, did they?
Yeah, on Facebook. We'll have to find it.
Yeah, find it. Let me know it when you find it, Baz, because
yeah,
I'll
send it to you.
I could do that with this one.
Burko Brick says Pigeon Street. Do you remember that?
Pigeon Street.
That's old, man.
Pigeon
That's
Street.
Proper old.
But I'm new.
Flipping heck.
Moomins.
Oh god, that was. I found Moomins very dark. I found
it was,
very,
wasn't
very
it?
dark. Yeah, it was.
I agree.
I was just like, blimey, this story is well dark, like witchcraft and things like that. And I don't know, I find that about Northern Europe though. Their stories tend to be quite dark. I find in nature. I find the people are lovely there, but I find their stories, their mythos, is incredibly dark. I'm not joking, folks. Right in the PDF, this is bright orange, like EasyJet orange.
Yeah, it is.
It is, and it's like it's nothing like it. That's
It's
how bad
really
the
bright.
PDF
It's really
is.
bright. It is.
It's like dark tan in it or something.
Yeah, honestly, it's
like nougat in it. That color.
Yeah, it's this new nougat color. But on the PDF, Barry,
It
I'll
is
show
bright
you.
orange.
Look, I'll show you. Look, that's what I'm looking at. Look at that. See that?
I couldn't be doing with that. That drives me nuts.
Look, that's the actual color there.
Yeah,
folks, right? And that's the color that they've used at the PDF. That's how bad the PDF is.
Which
is way below par. Sorry?
What if you was a colourblind person?
Well, then you'd have an even harder issue of doing it. You probably wouldn't even be into Lego.
I know someone who used to work with tropical fish and was colourblind. Work that one out.
Aren't you allowed to get wet when you're working when you've colourblind or something?
No, you look at tropical fish, all different colours, bright colours.
Yeah, but all fish are different colours, though, aren't they?
Yeah, but tropical fish mainly.
Appreciate a muddy.
No, I suppose not. God, why do you always talk sense, Craig?
he's my voice of reason, Craig. I need him as a backup.
Well, that's low, isn't it? If you have to strive to me to be the voice of reason.
God help you, Barry.
God, these extra parts are really freaking me out. Why is there so many of them?
You didn't even get the same parts. That's what makes me laugh. You're two different ropes, didn't you?
Keeps making me go back and having a look at them to make sure I haven't missed anything.
What parts are you thinking? There are quite a lot of random parts in this.
Yeah, there's loads. There's tons of them.
I didn't know that actually.
I hope my chalet's not going to be like this.
You're what?
Oh, really?
What,
I said I hope my chalet next year, the snow chalet. I hope it's not going to be like this next year.
Well, it might be. I'll tell you what. They Lego need to get some serious feedback from people telling them that it ain't good enough, because this isn't good enough. Like this is actually quite hard work. When you're on a live stream, anyway. I mean, and I'm enjoying it. Don't get me wrong, folks. It's you lot out there that makes it enjoyable. It really is. But I'm just not liking the fact that you've got to think. You shouldn't have to think what the color is.
You should have to think while you're building. How dare they?
Nice bed, though. I like the bed. I think that's a bed anyway.
Can't have to shoot speed.
How are we doing for time? Right, okay.
Speed is of the essence.
Speed's
5 to
definitely
8.
of the essence
Come
now.
on, boys.
Yeah, we'll get it done. Don't worry. 8:30's going to be the
So
target.
nice, just watching.
Feel free to comment on the chat, Bazza.
Yes, let's have a look, see what's going on. If I'm Bucko Bricks is saying, anybody remember Bertha? A mad cartoon about a machine in a factory.
Yeah.
Could smash anything. I don't remember that.
Bertha, lovely Bertha.
I remember
Yeah,
Raggy
it's,
Dolls.
Oh,
Raggy
yeah.
Dolls, Raggy
Raggy
Dolls.
Dolls.
Sad Sack.
Who? Sad Sack?
Sad Sack, yeah.
Sad Spud.
Sad Sack.
What was Sad Sack?
I don't know.
So-
He was
The
like
Raggy Dolls.
Oh,
Yeah.
was he was the depressed one, wasn't he?
Yeah.
Yeah. The one who's
He's like-
always moaning.
Yeah, he was Eeyore.
Bit
Wasn't he?
like
He was a
me.
bit of an
Yep.
Are you a sad sack?
Now it means something completely different.
It does.
Yes, it's talking about that Bertha.
I mean, even things like Rainbow had quite a lot of inappropriate innuendos in that you don't realise until you watch it back how bad it was.
Jane and Freddie.
Yeah. What was going on with that love triangle?
Yeah.
They certainly had a sandwich together, I'll tell you that much.
Up above the streets and houses, Bungle flying high, opens up his hairy yet and poos in Jeffrey's eye.
I don't remember that quite being the theme song.
That's what we used to say.
Can someone tell me what Zippy was? I have no idea. No,
He was
George was a hippo, wasn't he? And
yeah. Oh, George.
Yeah. I'm not really sure. I'm not really sure what he was meant to be.
Yeah.
He looked like an early incarnation of the baby out of Family Guy.
he looks like Ross Kemp.
That is bizarre. Oh, it's not that one. Where's the one button? There we go.
Oh, man.
Are you all right there, Craigster?
It's getting harder and harder to find.
Nightmare
pieces.
was the best.
Nightmare, yeah. Good old Nightmare. What are you going that way for, you stupid kids? Light the candle, light the candle. Oh, too late.
Never do I get upset watching a program as much as watching that. And Treasure Hunt. I used to get upset watching Treasure Hunt as well.
Oh, the time ticking by, isn't it? Run, Annika, run.
Oh, yeah.
There was another program
there
like
and
that called The
completely ignore
Interceptor.
it.
Do you remember The
What, the-
Interceptor? It was the same type of program.
Yes.
And it had
I remember
Annabelle
The
Croft,
Interceptor.
and he had this. Do you remember that? And the geezer in the helicopter used to chase them, and he had
Yeah.
to shoot the back of their backpack. And they had money in the back of their backpack. It was a bit like Treasure Hunt. Minifiku saying, Matt, Hugo Myatt from Nightmare did a live stage show with Nightmare a few years ago. I remember they did a comeback on YouTube where they did a special anniversary one. Fantastic. Yeah, I've never seen that. Yeah, Interceptor was only one series, Chris Chalice was saying.
Did well then.
Chris was saying he was on Nightmare.
What?
Wow.
That doesn't
I
really
applied for
surprise me.
He was on Nightmare. You have to tell me. I've got all the series and I watch them back. You have to tell me what series he was on, Chris, and I'll have to watch it, mate.
I think it'd be
So I
quite
can
funny on that.
Yeah, so I can see who he was, and I can get mad if he didn't win.
You can clip it and use it as a super chat.
Yeah.
You know I'm going to go and watch them all now and see if I can see Chris in there.
Did you always want to be on TV or something then, Craig, Barry? Because I've often heard you say about being on programs and things.
I've
Idol,
done Pop Idol. I did Pop Idol. I did I don't know if it was on television. I did. I actually did a Channel 5 program about. How long ago was that? 8 years ago. Getting back into work, about people getting back into work. That was quite interesting. And I did a program called You Bet back in the 80s. Matthew Kelly.
Why did you do all these programs? What was the idea behind it?
I don't know. They just opportunity. No real reason. The opportunities just came up, and I just did them. No real reason behind them. Not just seeking fame or anything like that.
He had a pushy mother, didn't he? That's what he's got.
That is quite odd, though, Barry. That is quite a lot of programs to be on. Like, it's good. It's really good.
Yes, if anything.
Who would you have been on Stars in Your Eyes if you had to go on that show? Who would you been? That's a question.
So you guys are breaking up?
Oh, that's convenient.
Yeah. Stars in Your Eyes. Who would you have been if you went on there? I swear he does it on purpose.
He does. He definitely doing that on purpose.
Who would you have been, Greg?
Sorry.
Stars in Their Eyes. Easy.
Oh, yes.
This is what it's like working with someone, folks, who's got terrible internet. Barry, who would you have been then?
Boy George, probably.
Oh, of course he would, yeah.
Yeah, he's spitting image of Boy George.
I reckon I'd have done David Essex.
David Essex, the Dream Machine.
just random.
I would have been Boy George.
You'd have been
David
Boy
Essex. Oh my God.
What comes to your head? It's only winners.
Super good.
Oh, I would have been. I'd have been Peter Gabriel any day.
Oh, I thought you'd have said Michael Jackson.
No, Peter Gabriel, man, giving it the old big one with the Sledgehammer song.
Morrissey.
Yeah, I could do a Morrissey hairstyle. Greg, I sent you a photo.
Chris sent me. You think who's saying Britney Spears?
Oh, is they reckon you'd be Britney Spears? Oh God.
Again.
I think you need more than a blonde wig, to be fair, Barry. Oh wow, that's pretty cool. Yeah, someone's done Ulysses as well.
Yeah, I've sent you one before with that.
Yeah, it looks good. That's tiny. It's good though. Yeah, thanks, Chris. That looked really good. Right. Bennett. I've got bricks. I need to get these bricks laid.
Ulysses.
No one else can do the things you do.
Oh my God!
Bringing peace and justice to all.
Where's that red button? Where's that red button?
There's your golden button.
Ulysses, ding, ding, ding. I just love it. Honestly, folks, check it out. Ulysses, the intro sequence to that was like
brilliant.
Out of this world. Yeah, Zeus talking on it as well. Ulysses and things like that. He was saying, "Oh, it was brilliant. Loved it. It was really good. It was epic. They could make that. Could honestly be a really good feature film." Anyway, where am I at? Where am I at? Right, what's that going in there? Blimey.
Still 42 people in the chat. Thanks for watching, everyone. Thanks for staying with us this evening. Really enjoyed your company.
Yeah, massively. You guys are the best. I'll tell you what. Are you nearly finished, Craig?
No, I've got to finish. I've got another bag after this.
Well, it's going to be a tight one tonight, folks.
I know. I'm going. I'm Lego fatigued.
Keep them going in the chat, Bazza.
Yeah, it's just Chris at the moment. Delicious food saying thank you all. The Brick Pods, how many bags you got left?
I got one more. I got one more after this. I've got
fiddly bits. Fiddly bits.
Bag 9.
Mikey J saying thank you. for
Carrie, if we
stream.
go over, I'll send them your way. Don't worry. At the end of ours, we're going. I'll go as quick as we can. I've got them sorted as well, Carrie. So I won't be too long. Oh, what's that one there?
Chris is saying he's been on telly 5 times, but not Crime Watch.
That means he
The
has.
man does protest too much there, I think.
Yeah. He was a bit quick to sort of get that out
Get
there,
that
wasn't
in.
he? Really?
Yeah, he was.
That's interesting.
Terry saying, stop playing with your fiddly bits and build Lego.
I try. I get distracted easily.
That's done. That's cool. Look there. Right.
See, Mr. Bean's making a comeback.
Is he?
Great.
Yeah, they advertised it the other day. I know. Just current affairs, eh? No, Mikey J saying, I bet Barry will be done by now. I've got to wholeheartedly say no. I'll probably be halfway through by now. But then Greg did cheat and build these off camera.
Hold on a minute. I know my limitations.
Children, know your limits.
Right, that's good. Oh, that's why. It's the wrong piece.
Is that in the god awful PDF?
Yeah, this PDF is bad. I wish I built more of it now. That's on there. That's on there. That's good. That's good. Ooh, no, hold on. That's that. That's there. Yeah, so that goes along there quite nicely like that.
Do you reckon they'll put more of those Red Falcon figures out, Barry? Because seems to be selling out everywhere.
Mate, they just flown out. I still think they should have been called a different faction, but yeah, they're beautiful looking figures. They're army building figures, aren't they? Anything you put out like that, they're just going to fly out. Castle, it's the in thing at the moment. They did the same with Know Your Bear Knight that we talked about yesterday from CMF.
Yeah,
they put those into the pick a brick as well, and they just flew out. And now there's no more left of them.
thing is, they put them on they put them on the selling sites. That's the problem.
That's it. Yeah, I mean, I've seen them on eBay. The one like Greg bought me the other day, the Red Falcon, on eBay now for like $8.99 for the figure. It's ridiculous.
Really?
Yeah.
Sam tried to get me some, but he couldn't get some either.
Yeah, it's utter ridiculous, and I think the same's going to happen when the line nights come out.
Yeah, everyone will be trying to raid
big time
online, won't they?
I'll be happy if I could get myself maybe 20, 25. I don't want a big army of them. It'd be just nice to have a small amount of them.
Oh, what figure's that, Bazza?
The new Lion Knight figure.
It's a nice torso there. Probably want at least 50.
No, 25 would do me. I love Black Falcons, but as I grew up, just Lion Knights become my fave.
When I extend the castle a little bit, because I'm gonna have to put a throne room in it, it's gonna need quite a few on the parapets and stuff.
Now, it'd be interesting to see the female's torso, the Queen's torso. Sorry, see what that's meant to be very different. Yeah, no one's revealed that yet. For me, though, the little CMF figure as well, with the old school breastplate and shield's going to be good.
Yeah. Wait for somebody to custom print the Queen's breastplate as well, because I bet you that'll happen.
Yeah, it will. Yeah, pad print it probably.
Yeah. It's definitely more mock building this than it is set building.
Yeah. Yeah, it's odd. Sometimes the angles are wrong as well on the diagram.
for all the pain you used to going through building it, one thing I must say, it is a beautiful looking set.
It looks really
is.
nice.
Oh yeah,
It
yeah.
is a beautiful looking set.
Doesn't do it justice on camera.
Like I'm looking at it thinking, blimey, this is it's incredibly intricate. Like it's massively intricate. It really is.
It's quite substantial.
Mikey J saying the Queen is getting booted out of his castle when he buys it. Why is that, Mikey? You going to have a king instead? Yeah, I'm having a queen, mate. She's going to rule, mate.
Yeah, we love queens here.
Yeah, we're into our queens.
Yeah.
And the band.
We've had quite a few.
I might even call mine Elizabeth.
Mr. Ruler. Yeah, we've had Bloody Mary, haven't we? Queen Elizabeth I.
Yeah.
What about
who was the queen who was only queen for 8 days? What was her name?
Can't remember. It was up on whatchamacallit the other day on House of Games. I do like that show.
Oh, that's going to bug me, that is.
Why was she only queen for such a short amount of time?
Because it was all to do with the Catholics and Protestants, and she was like a distant family member. Bloody Mary, who was Henry VIII's oldest daughter, wanted to get back on the throne. Oh, I'm going to have a look. That's going to bug me.
Go for it, Baz.
Don't wreck your internet.
Yeah.
No, it's bad enough as it is.
We'll lose Baz for a few minutes.
What's he saying about it? The older CMF queen is better. Yeah, the older CMF queen is good, but this is a warrior queen. The older CMF queen can't even get on a horse.
Yeah, that's what's really cool about it. Warrior queens.
She's going to be... See, because I've got the CMF king queen. So in this castle, the figure that comes in is going to be the warrior princess. She's not going to be a queen.
Yeah, I agree. It's Lady Jane Grey.
Jane Grey. Oh. That's because a Marvel character called Jean Grey, wasn't there? I wonder if they based her on that. Interesting. Right. Bag 9 for me.
Lady Jane Grey, yeah.
You on the last bag?
This is, well, then there's the very last bag, but that's only got the minifigs in it. Oh, there's something else to build, but it looks like a raft. I might not bother building that. I could leave that out. Because what's the time now? So it's 8:15. I think we'll probably be done by about 8:45, I reckon, folks. But you know what? When it's 8:30, if you want to go over and watch Carrie and Ian, please do feel free to do that. Otherwise, we'll put the link in the chat.
Yeah, I can do that.
Just before we finish. Yeah, we'll do that when we finish, Barry.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh,
not right now. Yeah.
Nice little owl.
Look what I got in bag 9.
Yay!
What's he doing there? It's about 3 bags ago.
Oh my god!
No, you did it in the wrong order, though, didn't you? Because I've got my green string ready for my bit. You did yours in the wrong order.
I did mine in an alternative order, but
yeah, they're wrong because it was.
But that's the thing, though. When you get it, when you're told to put it in, you haven't got it.
See, I'm just about to put the green string in because I've already got it out of the other earlier bag because I did it in the correct order.
Bye, Snap. Take care, mate.
Is he off?
Later,
they
Snap.
snap off.
Yeah,
great stream, gents. Gotta go. Be sweet, everybody. Cheers. Take care, my friend. Lovely to see you. Give my love to the family. Right. Well, luckily, most of this is quite big bits in 9.
Chris going as well. See you later, Chris.
See you later.
Chris Chalice. I haven't had dinner yet. Starving Marvin. Anyway, let's put that over there. I am really enjoying the fact this is quite bulky. It's got quite a big footprint, this set, hasn't it?
It's huge. Certainly get value for money with these Bricklink Designer ones.
The early ones, yeah.
I think the new ones are still pretty good though, Barry. They're just bigger sets.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is a reasonable price. How much was the castle again? Was it 135, something like that?
140, I think it was, something like that.
Oh, okay. Still not bad.
Right.
Interesting way of doing trees.
I quite like the way they did the trees. It gets a big thumbs up from me the way they did the trees in this set.
Fiddly there.
Yeah, they're definitely a bit fiddly. Fiddly for sure. Now, where's that?
See?
Where's that?
So fiddly, I broke it.
Yeah, you will do that.
What are the figures like in that set? The figures any good?
I haven't got there yet.
No, they're literally in the very, 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 very last bag.
That's how it should be. That's what Lego need to do.
I know, but then everyone can nick their last bag out of sets easy. So that's what they used to do. That's why they started moving them.
I always like making my minifigs last.
Yeah, I know Tech likes to do that.
Yeah, we're very similar in that respect, yeah.
Wonder how he got on at Glastonbury. I bet he got absolutely wasted.
This is Tech. Of course he did.
He enjoyed himself there.
Yeah.
He's out there living it, and he's going to Chicago and that. Good luck to him, young fella.
Yeah, he's been sending me pictures and that. He's had an awesome time, man. He's a good lad, he's old Tech. He's had quite a nice long break as well, hasn't he?
Yeah.
Like he's had a good 3 weeks off.
He's a tradesman there, and they don't work hard, do they?
Right, okay. Going around that way now. Right, like that.
Mikey's saying, for the record, I'm not against it coming with a queen. I just prefer a proper king and queen instead of a warrior queen. I think she is more fitting a warrior queen like Joan of Arc. Yeah, Joan of Arc. Yeah, the French maid. Well, was she a maid? Oh, she was only 17, I think.
Was she? Blimey, that was young. Are you a bit of a history buff, Bazza?
What was I going to say then?
Oh no, I'm just one of them. I'm just one of them people who's got a lot of useless information in my head. I'm useless. I'm useful in a pub quiz. So yeah, no, I wouldn't say I'm a buff. Ask me about sharks and dinosaurs, and maybe no more than anything else. But
aren't sharks
history, I'm
descendants
still
of
a
dinosaurs?
student.
Were sharks around when the dinosaurs were around?
No. I was watching a good program earlier on actually about the UK, the dinosaurs that lived around years ago when they were living in the UK. It was pretty good.
Oh yeah.
What species we had? Yeah. It was just showing you the different species and the different time periods that they lived in the UK, which was quite interesting.
How's that? What other YouTubers do you watch? Is it? Do you have like a sort of particular set of YouTubers that you watch for Castle?
Not really, no. Not for Castle. You talk about Lego YouTubing? Not really, no.
Yeah.
I watch a few people that talk about Lego. I mean, I watch a couple on Instagram, but not generally. No, not really. I don't have any go-to Castle people. Don't think there's many of us out there, to be honest. Not especially not in the UK.
Yeah. Well, your videos on Castle seem to do really well, dude.
Man, I've been very lucky. Yeah, very lucky recently. I'm quite humbled by it, actually, to be fair. There's a lot of people in the US who do a lot of castle stuff.
It's funny, do they have many castles in the US, if any?
Oh, my internet is really playing up now. Come on, hold on.
Come on, Barry. You can stick with it. Hey, we got Axel Plate in the house as well. Hey, Axel, sorry, dude. Didn't see you there. London Bridge Bricks. Turn the bag around. That is not
Hello,
bag
can you hear
9.
me?
It's bag 6. Oh, I think he's gone. Are you there, Barry? Are you there, Barry?
Hello? Yeah, I can hear you. It's playing up bad now.
All right, Bazza. Yeah, I think his internet's gone. Let's do that. Let's get him to come out and come back in again.
He's gone.
He's gone. He's gone. He'll come back if he's working.
See, it's like a seance with Barry, isn't it? Are you there, Barry? Are you there? Yeah.
I think it is all hocus pocus that keeps his internet running, that's for sure.
But go out and check out Barry's video on the castle. It's very good.
What did you like about it, dude?
I just liked his take on it. I just liked the way he was talking about the stuff he liked on it. The bits and bobs that do it for him. I thought it was quite interesting. Oh my God, what is this raft?
I don't see the point of the raft in this.
Well, it's meant to be because it's surrounded by water in it, so there's only certain parts you would get to it. What the heck?
Yeah, I might not bother with the raft. Well, I'm not going to because I want to finish a reasonable time. And have some dinner.
We can do this.
Yeah, we can do it. We can do it. We'll get it done, and then we'll
see.
throw everyone who's in here towards our good friends.
Oh, I see what they're doing.
What is that?
Interesting technique, actually. I quite like this.
The technique for what, dude?
The raft.
Okay.
Oh no, you got to make 2 of them. Oh, that's fiddly.
Listen a piece. It's a pain.
So they're still setting up. Carrie says that's good.
Oh, okay.
Hi, Justin.
Hey, Justin. Good to see you, dude. I'm missing a clip. That's a pain in the bottom.
Not a clip.
Yeah, a little 1 by 1 with the...
Shame I'm not nearby. I could have given you a clip.
Click around the ear roll. Oh, I've got it. Don't worry. Never fear. The clip is here. All right, pop that on there like that. And pop that on there like that. It's practically impossible to distinguish between dark brown and lighter brown. That's for sure. In this set.
It's not easy.
It ain't easy at all. All right, let's get that fine on there.
Oh. Fiddly.
Yeah, that's where you get the mocking sense comes from it.
Yep.
How does that go? There. Okay, so you're gonna go.
Fiddly. Getting there.
Yeah,
It's
we're
the
getting there, folks.
last build bit. Then it's just figures.
Is it?
Yep.
Oh, cool. And once I've done this, what we do is you can talk about the figures because you'll have them built, and I'll have finished that last piece then. Hopefully, this is the last bag for me. Other than the raft, I won't bother with the raft, though, folks. Craig's done that bit, which is handy pandy. I'll just do that tomorrow night. I might even make a short video out of it. I can always do that.
Content.
I built a Lego raft, or I built a raft out of Lego. Do you know what? Actually, do you know what I found today? That I haven't technically finished the blacksmith off because I haven't built the very last piece of it. You know, the one that comes with the horses and that.
Oh, the cart.
The cart. I actually haven't finished that.
It's good, the cart.
Yeah, for some reason I just haven't got round to do it. I found it today. I was like, I just ran the wrong way.
Oh man, there it is.
So, Carrie says you're doing great. We're still setting up. I am sorry, Carrie. I always like to finish a little bit before you or dead on, and I can send people your way. But I will truncate what's left as much as I can. I promise.
I'm nearly there.
I've really enjoyed this though. Obviously, I always enjoy building with you anyway, Craig. And
it's very kind of you to say.
Yeah,
I like your company when I'm building as well. I like lots of people's company when I'm building, hence the Discord.
Indeed.
Well worth being a member.
Yeah, and that's a great thing to do as well. It's like it's such a cool thing, folks. When you know what, it's sometimes, and I say this from a YouTuber. No, actually, I say it as a YouTuber who enjoys building Lego. Sometimes it's just nice to be on Discord, just to chat with people and folks. Be ourselves. I mean, I'm the same in real life as I am like this, folks. But just chat about more life things and just build Lego as well. It is a community that's genuinely growing on there. I'm really chuffed, and it does mean a lot to me as well. So long may it continue. Right,
that's that. Not doing a sticker.
I might leave the sticker sheet completely on this. But there is
the little painting's quite nice though. I don't know if I've got something I can use instead.
Yeah. And there's that piece that goes over the door, isn't it? The Anno Domini thing. They're the only two, but I was just sort of thinking, is there anything else I could use instead of those? But yeah, it's the Forestman picture, isn't it?
Yeah, it's nice. God, these trousers are bright orange and they're not bright orange.
I know. Right, let's get that on there.
Good figures there.
Yeah, the figures look really good. They're really nicely detailed. Nice and bright as well. The printing on them is like, mwah! It's awesome. Mikey says, I'm surprised Lego Castle isn't bigger on YouTube in the UK, given you guys have castles. Yeah.
It's quite big, not on YouTube, as in terms of, like, there's quite a lot of Facebook groups around Castle and Europe as well that are quite big but they're not as much on YouTube. But there's certainly a lot of castles that get built at shows and stuff, and lugs have a big castle following as well. Just YouTube, it tends to not be for.
I mean, Barry's done all right with his views, though, hasn't he?
Yeah, he's done really well
in the videos. I mean, they've done really well for a YouTube channel his size. That's incredible. Like, I'd be happy with those numbers.
Yeah.
Like,
to be fair, mine's doing better than I thought it was. I'm obviously going to have to do a few more of those because people seem to.
Well, if you enjoy it and people enjoy watching them, I definitely want to do more of the, like what you and Barry do when you're talking about new sets that are coming out and why you like them and all that sort of thing. I definitely want to do more of those because that's content and the nice thing about that, obviously, is content. But the beauty of that content is that it's your thoughts, and those other people aren't going to copy them necessarily. Do you know what I mean? It's bless you, Craig.
Did you still hear that?
No, but I was just watching you. Watching you.
It was a cough. It wasn't a sneeze. But
was it not?
Yeah, I tried to talk more about the techniques that I liked on it rather than the actual castle stuff, whereas Barry's is a little bit more about the castle.
Yeah.
There's quite a few posts that I've seen on Instagram that people I follow where they've started building the stuff that's on the castle as well. I mean, I did have a go at the I had a go at the windows to see how narrow they were for making the windows on that castle. And that's tricky, getting those bricks together. Black Falcon, more Black Falcon printed shields, can't be bad.
No, but why didn't they use those on the front?
Because it's a forestman, so they would have used the ones that are on front of the gift with purchase ones, the stag one. That's why I could take them off that other one I've got and stick them on here, and it'd look better and make this tree bigger. Which is probably what I'll do. Add me a little bit on it. I do like the Black Falcon prints.
I like that other one though, the kind of red and blue ones.
Yeah, I like the red one. I need to get some of the red ones, but so like Rocking Horse at the moment. I wouldn't want loads of them. I don't know why people are buying loads, because I'd want them as to be kind of like an elite part of the Falcons. I've got big plans for my Black Falcon castle. I've had a brainwave. If I get time to do it before the show, I'm going to do it. If not, I'll do it afterwards.
Oh, okay. I've just seen how something fits on. I think I just heard Barry come back in again.
He popped back in. The Bazza.
Hold on there, Bazza.
And then they go and give him a circular shield. I wonder why they do that. Strange.
That goes there like so. Hang in there, Bazza. I'm just doing something rather delicate.
Interesting with the horse as well. I've not seen him do this with like a make your own saddle.
Yeah, why would they do that?
Just something different, I think, rather than including a saddle. Those pieces that are relatively new allow you to do a bit more customization.
Cool. Right, let's bring Bazza back in. Hey, Bazza.
Hey, you alright, guys?
Yes.
Hope this is alright. It looks alright.
Yep. Seems to be
mate.
fine. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I reboot the computer and hoping that it will work better.
Okay, dude. It's hanging in there at the moment. It's hanging in there.
I'm talking wicked. Just for the rest of the stream, I hope you guys heard you talking about round shields.
Yeah, what's that about?
They put a round shield on him for some reason.
That's nice. I like the trapdoor in here. This part here with the foliage.
Yeah, that's the bit I like, because it's like the original.
Dude, that's really cool. I like that a lot. I'm sure the foliage colour's wrong, but
I thought he was going to show me the original old school round shield, something that doesn't get spoken about very often.
Yeah, maybe that's what it.
Was that quite? Is that something that wasn't too like? Oh, here we go. Barry's got it there. Oh yeah. Barry, what is that faction called that you're holding there?
That's
Because
the
they're my favourite.
Early shield.
Oh, okay.
This is what we're getting in the new castle. This is the Lion Knights.
The Lion Knights. Okay, so that is the Lion
one.
Knights. I gotcha. They're my favourites. I just like the colours.
I
think
had a different torso. There are two torsos.
Oh, did they?
Yeah, I'll show you the other torso.
Mikey J says, I'm just going to go and say hello to the Brick Bods. Thanks for streaming, guys. Yeah, no worries, guys. We'll put the Brick Bods. We're off. See you later. Have fun. You too, Brick Bods. Apologies for running over L1, but we'll be done not too long now.
Just about done.
She goes, Brick Bods, see you in a minute. Nicole's sticking with us for a little while. Thank you, Nicole. I miss Castle. So do we, Justin. That's why we're doing this, because we love it.
There we go. That's the other torso, which we're also getting a shield for.
Oh, so only half the arm was printed.
Oh no, forget the arms. That's my arms. That's my sig fig.
Yeah.
That's the torso. That's the torso. So yeah, just ignore the arms. They'd have blue arms normally.
I got you. Yeah.
So yeah, that's the second Lion Knight's torso, which is really nice. We're getting a shield in that. It's taken them 40 years to do it.
Why is it taking them 40 years to do it?
Good question. Maybe it wasn't as popular as the actual Lion Knight, hence the reason being called Lion Knights. And having two axes.
I like the logo though. I'd love it if they did two hammers. It'd be like West Ham United then.
Oh god!
I'm doing it. 6 minutes over, but I've done it.
6 minutes over. You've done it. Let's take a look at it.
Have you done it?
He's done it. Do you want to? I tell you what, right? Why don't you give us a little spin around it? Tell us what you think. Maybe talk about some of the techniques and use some of the bits, and then hopefully by the time you've done that, I might be virtually done as well. Let's.
You beat Greg to it. He started first.
A little bit, but Barry, I'm hosting here.
Oh god! No, I just like rubbing it in.
I'm hosting. I'm not expected to win this. It's not a competition, Barry.
Yeah, it's not a race.
It would have been. It would have been if you'd have lost it, right? If Greg had won, he would have made that a competition.
No, I would have said that from the start. Otherwise, I wouldn't be saying anything to anyone. Anyway, Craigster,
right?
Show us a little bit around.
So obviously, there's the new forest hideout set to give you a bit of scale, and that's not a bad sized set. What else have I got that I could put up against? I think nothing really like major that I could have put. I can't find anything, but yeah, it's quite. As you see, it's quite big. It's quite a big set, and it's got lots of detail on it. In fact, I'd say it's probably one of the best sets to visually to look at that I've built in a while. To be fair, it's the kind of set that I would definitely recommend if it had been a normal retail set. And then you've obviously got the nods to the 3 different sets, if I'm right, Barry. One's a tower. That one's the hideout one, isn't it? That side.
So yeah, the hideout's on the left.
Yep.
You got the outpost on the right.
Yep.
And down the centre, you got the Forestman's River Fortress.
There you go. So then, obviously, that opens up to give you easy access into there with a treasure chest, a little room with a candle and a cup and some swords, and where the picture is, and it all flows so nice inside to the little different floors. It's really, really clever. If you haven't got it, it's well worth looking at the instructions. I know we've been saying how bad they are, but just to see how clever they've done various different things and steps, because you'll learn quite a lot from this. And obviously, this one opens up this way, which is the classic. So I used to have 2 of these as either side of my castle, which had a big drawbridge that was like a black lion's mouth, and then they were the paws, and my knights used to ride out from hidden in the paws. He's already shown you the lovely Barry colours at the front.
Yeah, that's pretty wicked, man.
The back opens up fantastically as well, so you can get into everything. And then you can really appreciate tiled flooring. There's obviously the trapdoor that we showed you last time that works quite well. Chest with more shields in.
I love the honeysuckle on the back.
There's 2 Black Falcon shields in this set. It's quite cool. Yeah, the honeysuckle's good. Little table that's nicely built using the fez piece. a nice blue solid wood door. Little balcony with this great technique that we were talking about before with the shields, how they've made the shields go around.
Really very good technique. That is that was probably my most enjoyable bit that I did. I was like, what is this and how? And it was like, oh wow, that is amazing. Brilliant.
I love that balcony. That balcony looks awesome.
Honestly, it's a stunning set.
It is.
The interesting thing, the only advantage thing I would have improved on is there is a gap here. Is I would have put, you've probably seen it on the 3-in-1 castle for those who've got it. You can put like a little clip and then a little bar at that end, and it would have just held that in place.
Yes.
They're at a funny angle, but I think you could probably do it with small chain. Would be a good way of doing it. So it stops it slipping around when you move it. Maybe put a long chain on it. Yeah, I'll do something.
I've got a question. As a playset, how does it hold up in terms of stability?
It's quite solid.
Yeah.
I mean, it's an interesting technique to use the ball joints, but then they've had to fit the angle of the plates. So if they hadn't have done that, it would have been a boring square. You've managed to create an interesting balcony up here that you would have been the same as that side. So it would have been boring if you'd have done that. So yeah, it's fairly solid. There's not a lot of bits to knock off it. I think it wouldn't have taken. Do you know what? The interesting thing about that is, what would they have done to have made that different as a set if it had actually got through the normal version? So it would have gone to a designer to redo it. Because I don't think they'd have changed much.
I reckon you're right, actually. They might have used less Lego parts. I'm not sure.
Yeah. I don't think there's nothing. I know they'll have done some process work on it anyway once it got through into the Bricklink Designer Program. They'll have worked with a designer, because I'm sure that's what Brent said when his had got through to the Bricklink Designer. They do a lot of work with them. But yeah, really, really nice. I'm really impressed. I definitely think that you'd have probably bought that as a set for more than £150 easily.
Yeah, I genuinely think this was worth. I mean, if they said that this was like £180, I would have been like, yeah, totally. Like, I could completely understand it being that sort of price.
Yeah. So the only thing is the way they swing open too easily when you move it around. That's the only bit. But
sure, like you say, though, it could be modified, though. I'm sure it can.
Yeah, you can't do it straight because obviously it's at an angle. So it's how you get the clip to engage without it putting stress on the clip.
Yeah, I know what you mean.
Yeah, probably is a way of doing it.
There's no way of latching it rather than clipping it, latching it somehow.
I don't know. I can imagine picking it up, moving it's quite tricky. The way it flaps about.
Yeah. I mean, the thing is, I always find this anyway with stuff like foliage and things like that. That tends to be quite delicate anyway, isn't it, foliage?
Yeah. Some of this stuff you see here, I would have used the studs with holes in between, because they don't move as much. They're quite tight to the bar, whereas the leaf pieces aren't as tight to the bar. They're quite a pain to get on, but because that plastic's a bit softer,
yes,
they slide around more. So I would go back and put like 1x1 hole studs on just to give it a bit more stability. You could have capped off these, for example, flower pieces and stuff. Yeah, it's very, very nice. The raft's quite cool. The figure selection is good.
Hey, can you show us the raft? Because it's just below your camera.
So there is the raft.
Yeah, it is quite a fun one. So is that a nod to pirates? Is that a nod to pirates though, that piece? Or is that?
No, I think it's just
how they used to get around.
Yeah, it's just a way of smuggling in and out to the back of where the water is at the back, where the back of the tower.
Right, I've just got a few bits of foliage to do, and I'm done. Craigster, do you mind showing us the minifigures?
A Black Falcon Spearman. You get Black Falcon Knight with his round shield on his horse, with
Yeah,
like a
nice.
custom type saddle piece.
Cavaliers, weren't they called Bazza?
Will you show me again?
Like guy on a horse.
I was looking to see if I had another brown ingot. I would have put another one on the side. With a classic helmet on it. The little piratey looking dude on here.
Let's have a look at that again, Craig.
This one, or the
No,
pirate
the one
dude?
the one on the horse.
That one.
The horsey
This-
one.
Yeah, it's a falcon torso and legs.
Oh, is it a
And then
falcon, is it?
Yeah, a piece of armor. These are stickers to put the flag on, but I'm not sure I'm putting them on.
Nah, I wouldn't, mate. That piece, actually, the original printed piece for that falcon flag only come in 1 or 2 sets. It's quite expensive piece.
Got a little farmer dude, peasant dude. And then
Got to love a peasant dude.
this guy with his bow and his nice red, dark red sort of torso.
Oh yeah, nice.
And then this one with her greeny. We've had that before a few times, that torso.
Yeah, is she like a villain? Do they class them as villains, Barry?
Sorry, your internet's quite slow, so I'm missing out on it. Can
Okay.
you hold that up again for me?
Do they class these as villains?
I just think it's a forestman of some description. So,
They just don't have the cool,
they're just generic. They're generic figures.
just not
I
as
mean,
good as
that's
these
got the
ones.
Yeah, they're just generic figures. They're not really, apart from the Black Falcon Knights, which obviously just come out, so they use that actual piece. The rest of them are just generic figures. They don't belong to anything really that come from any previous sets, including castles.
Owl's a nice little touch in the
Yeah,
tree.
it's good looking out as well.
He's giving us a wink.
He is like an
And there's a
old
little
Willie,
bluebird in the other tree. Plenty of weapons as well, but the amount of pieces that are left is really like unnerving.
I got a small wedge plate as well that's left.
I've
But
got like 1x2s and all sorts of stuff.
yeah,
But
I think I've just spotted where the wedge plate might go. But I think I'm pretty much there. So look, let's show you I'll show you the 3 sections, folks, that we've got, and then we're just about done. I think we've seen the minifigures. Craig, thanks for showing that as well. You're a lifesaver. Let's pop me over there, and then I'll just pop up here so you can see me. So this section here is the bit I've just built. I've done this kind of a little bit back to front in some respects because I wanted to build the folly today. I mean, you could see, folks, this would have been a 3-part stream in all honesty. So I appreciate Craig sort of going hammer and tong to sort of finish it. But this here, I mean, just look at that, right? That is, I'm not joking, right? That is one of the most articulate things I've ever built. It really is. I mean, there's a lot going on here with the foliage and everything like that. We've got the ball joints. You've got the hideaway underneath here as well, which I think looks absolutely brilliant. But the cool thing is, to get out of there, you just give it a bit of that. I mean, that would be like a cool entrance for a bat cave or something like that. I love it. And you've got a little bluebird on here, which I think I'm sure there was a bluebird that came with the police.
the modular
As well, a couple of years ago.
police station, yeah, there is a bluebird on it.
We need to start talking about what our next modular we think is going to be.
I was going to mention that earlier. I was going to ask you what you think the next one's going to be.
Do you know, I genuinely haven't thought about it. I did have an inkling, but yeah, I haven't thought about it. I've started thinking about it now. We'll have to start throwing it out there. What do we think we get? What we're going to get? And then let me show you what I call the folly. But I think this is Barry calls this the hideout.
Yeah.
And in the end, folks, the cool thing is, right at the end, I did actually get a green one of these. Why did they put a white one in there? Did you get the spare white one?
Yeah,
Craig?
we get a spare white one. Yeah,
We get a spare. I know. I 100% remember Carrie from over at the Brick Bods saying that as well. And by the way, folks, just in case you're wondering about the Brick Bods, they we'll leave a link to their stream in the chat as we sign out of this. We will. So don't worry, because I want you guys to go over there, because I love watching them on a Sunday night, or sometimes I catch them on a cheeky Monday morning as well as I'm on my way into the office. But this here, this is lovely. This is a really, really lovely build. And you know what? I love the roof on this, which has got a lovely technique for going on. And the way that this dark bluish grey breaks up the kind of lighter grey is absolutely lovely. And you turn it around like that. And I'm not joking, right? In the future, right? Let's bring that zoom back in again. Here we go. Right? In the future, folks, I reckon, right, this in itself would have been... Come on, there we go. This, I reckon, right, would have been a really good little set just on its own. This could be a gift we purchase one day. I think it just looks great. I mean, it looks brilliant. You've got a lovely technique there with the trees. I love all the trees in this set, folks. And there's a lot of tree stuff going on in this. There really, really is. And I love the fact that we used these old trees. Now, when I was a kid, I was growing up in the late 80s. What would this have been? I would have called that a tree, but what is the actual correct term of that, Craigster?
I think it's a spruce tree, isn't it? Small spruce.
Yeah.
Small spruce.
They do two different sizes.
Yeah, well, they did a really big one, didn't they? But they're really rare, those.
Yeah.
Very rare, the big ones.
But I tell you what, right? Lovely nod to the blacksmith, right? With that blue roof. That blue roof was a lovely set. It takes seconds to do, folks. I say seconds. It would normally take you seconds, but when you're looking at the PDF, it's like navy blue looks like black on it. Fantastic set, Lego. You just need to sort out the PDF. And inside here as well, you've got loads of play as well. The play features, the candles, the areas in which you could. They genuinely have made that. You sort of think to yourself, yeah, I could see that as being quite a cold, cool place to be. Yet slightly inviting as well with that candle kind of burning away at the wick. So I'll pop that over there. So that's that's that section, and then let's pop this over here, which is the main section. And then what I'll do is, folks, we'll just finish off by putting all three parts together, and there we go. Now, what I was quite surprised with was how nice, and again I'll put this down here, how nice these trees look down here, Craig. There was a nice little build down here. Those were. They even included Monkey Kid pieces in them. Which, by the way, folks, I haven't heard one person say they didn't mention Monkey Kid at Lego Con. Just throwing it out there. If anyone's got any thoughts on that, let me know. I love the fact of the callus, as we're now going to call it. We're not going to call it a door anymore or anything like that. We call it a callus. There we go. Going up.
Callus.
What is it? It's a door, isn't it?
It's a portcullis.
Oh, callus. I'll call it a callus. It's my accent, folks. They've been derogatory.
I thought you've got a sore finger.
That's true, actually. Yeah, I've got a sore finger after doing this stream. I tell you, hammer and tong. But we've got these lovely side steps as well that go up there, and you've got this play feature on here. So you've got the water that goes underneath it. This is where the raft belongs, down here. And you pull that out, and there's your trapdoor there, folks. Many a person have met their fate walking across there. And then one of my favourite spots on this is this here, the balcony, which got a blue door. I never knew blue was used so much back in those days. But anyway, I love it. It looks really cool. The greebling as well around it, I think, looks fantastic. I mean, just look at all the detail in there. It's just lovely, isn't it? And what I like about the front of it as well is that there's actually a bit of a face going on there. And if it was dark green, it'd probably look a little bit, if you kind of went like that with your eyes, a little bit like Castle Grayskull. It really would. So anyway, so as you can see, you've got the ball joint connectors here. So if all goes well, this here should connect like so. There you go. You can see the ball joints are going to go in there. So let's pop them on. What could possibly go wrong? Oh, that's good. That went in there nice and easy. So that goes around like so there. And then if I bring the folly round here, there we go, and pop him in there, we should have exactly the same thing here too. So if I bring that round so you can see it a little bit easier, that then pops into here like that. Brilliant. Look at that. Awesome. And that comes around like so as well. And there we go, folks. That, after probably 7 hours of streaming, is the castle in the forest. Minus a raft. And it's beautiful, isn't it? I mean, that's the second castle I've built recently. The other one being Vader's castle. And this is just, there's just more to it. But I love Vader's castle. So this is really, Barry, in my entire life, as far as I can remember, this is only the second castle that I've built. And I reckon over Christmas time, folks, is when hopefully, if I'm a good lad for the next 5 months or so, Father Christmas will be bringing me, hopefully, if all goes well, the Lego castle from 2022 that comes out, of course, in about 4.5 weeks, which is jolly exciting. And on that note, it's been jolly exciting being here today. Let's pop everyone back to normal, shall we? Let's get rid of the odd build cam. So we'll get rid of that one, and we'll get rid of. Actually, we'll keep it at the 4. Actually, it looks quite groovy with the 4. I think that's a nice finish. We'll pop that over there. We'll keep Bazza and Craigster around here. But yeah. So anyway, on that note, folks, Craig or Barry, can you get the BrickBods link for their stream, please? Because I'd love people to go and see them. We've been streaming now for 3 hours 40 minutes. That's about 40 minutes more than it's actually about an hour more than I thought we was going to do. But there we go, folks. What can I say? Terrible PDFs, they really are. But we got there in the end. We really did. Craigster, Foolin, as always, thank you for being here, my friend. Bazza, have you got anything coming up this week on your channel?
Hopefully I'll get the video done. As I mentioned earlier, I'm going to go through my display of all my classic castle sets, all vintage castle sets, and then I'm going to sit down at the end and just show a couple of the ones I'd like to get to complete my collection. And yeah, I'm really excited. I'm really looking forward to making it and finally getting to film all my sets in one video stream. Yeah,
brilliant, mate. Look forward to that. Very exciting stuff. Now is the time to cash in on all your knowledge of Castle, my friend. It really is. Never has Castle been so big. So you are the man of the moment. You really are. Now, talking about the men of the moment, Craigster, you're another one. What you got coming up on your channel in the next week or so, my friend?
Other than some assembly, I do need to do talk about the avatar, but that won't be very long. But yeah, some assembly, because the rest of the time I need to build frantically for this show in less than 2 weeks' time.
Wow. So you're going to be a busy boy doing that then?
Yeah, I'll be building. I have to build every night this week. So
wowzers. All right, dude. Maybe I see you hanging out on the Discord then and just chatting about stuff. Thanks for that. Do check out SARS, folks. Some assembly required. That will be kicking off. What time are you kicking off this week? I quite like
9:30, back to 9:30.
Half 9. I quite like the 9 o'clock start, in all honesty, mate. I thought that was...
Yeah, me and Cabbage did as well because of the time thingy, but it's not so good.
You had an early start that day as well,
yeah,
didn't you?
It's not so good for a Rich, so it's better 9:30 is the compromise.
That's true. Thank you, everybody, for giving the stream a thumbs up as well. We hit 54. If there's anyone who's just tuned in or watching this back, please feel free to give us a thumbs up. Or do you know what? If you're new to the channel, why not hop on and subscribe and become a big part of the LBB family? Leave us a comment. Be nice to have you as part of the LBB family, folks. It always really is. Brickstein, talking of which, he's just out there now, 9 o'clock. It's Monday where he is, folks. He's in New Zealand. Check out his channel. He's really cool. He's a nice guy, and he needs to start watching The Boys as well. Anyway, I did a really short question. Oh, Barry's gone.
Barry, talk to me.
Barry's gone, folks. Is it? We'll he's goosed. He didn't quite make it.
The link to the BrickBods was one link too many.
It was. I think it was. It did him in. Let's do that. But anyway, what can I say? It's good to see you, Brickstein. So anyway, the survey, just going back to that quickly, was given the choice, what would you buy? Or given the choice, would you buy and the answers being 2 Lego 2022 castles. 60% of you said yes, you would. 24% of you said the UCS AT-AT. And 15% said neither. So 60%. There's going to be a lot of love for that castle set There really is, my friend. A lot of people are going to love that set. They really are.
It's going to be nice looking at it next to this as well.
Yeah, I tell you what, it is, and I fancy doing it beforehand, building the castle 3-in-1. At least, do you know what I mean? Just to kind of do that set as well, and then maybe in the future.
I've done that. That will look small to this.
Yeah, I reckon it will. I'm liking. I think the yellow in it though will look nice with the foliage, the yellow foliage that they've put in this. But they've got that tower version of it, which I'm kind of would be nice to do. But there's that 3 on Rebrickable. If you buy 3 of them, folks, you can actually build quite a significant castle. I say significant. I was trying to say magnificent and significant all in one word. You kind of know what I mean. But yeah, otherwise, thank you everybody for tuning in. It's been a great couple of streams. If you've just tuned in and you've seen us now, do check out part 1 of this stream. You find all the details down in the description below, with, of course, all the details of Barry, who was kind of our wingman through these 2 streams, and of course Craigster. And you can find more on Instagram as well, folks. I'll be certainly doing a few photos of this during the week. Just reminding people what a very cool stream it was. And it was you, lovely lot out there, that made it a cool stream as well. With three new members as well, Craigster. That's pretty good going, isn't it? That's amazing. Anyway,
hat trick of members.
It is super, super cool. And I just want to thank you as well, Nicole. Nicole, what a day of streaming you've had today. You've had an amazing day. You really have. I want to say thank you to Minifig Who as well. Bazza, like I said, for being there. Didn't quite make it to the end, but he got pretty close. Brickscene as well. I hope you're well, my friend. Who else was out there today? We got Bill out there. We got MJ Bay. Good to see you, dude. Who else was there as well? We had Mikey J Productions. Justin was out there too. Good to see you. Cy O'Connor. Hope you're feeling a little bit better, Cy. Love you lots, my friend. And who else? We got Westy was out there. We got Best Bricks was out there as well. Mikey J Productions. His wife was out there as well. And the Brick Bods, to name but a few, my friends. The link to the Brick Bods is down in the chat. Please do check them out. They're streaming now. They're going to be streaming. I think they're going to be up in their loft, up in the city. And on that note, folks, Lego. It's an absolute wonderful thing. And each and every one of you peeps out there are too. I'm going to leave you now with some thoughts to take away from the weekend. Have a super week, my friends, and I will see you on Friday at 7:30 UK time, 2:30 EST USA time for London Calling 1, 2, 6.